already gone. One night, and that got me messed up.
That's
That's 19%.
Wow.
Yeah.
They can hear us.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hola.
Oh yeah. This is not. I'm not bald.
It's over
so,
in the
yeah,
thing.
no, that's not going. Because that shows my massive forehead.
Or what some would say, an 8-head.
Well, hey, I've had this forehead since high school. Like, you're going bald. I was like, no, dude. You haven't seen my family. I have nothing but thick hair, so it's a pain in me. And I had hair down to here at one point.
Yes, I saw photos.
Welcome to our D&D stream.
Oh.
Oh, so festive! Yes. We've got all the Santa hats and stockings.
I have too big of a head. That's
My
what you
head's
said.
too big too.
This one?
No, it's all
Yeah,
good.
we've got our Scrooges on the same side of the table. It's all
No,
good.
no. Merry Christmas, yada yada blah.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like this should have always been mine, but that's okay.
Don't worry, the rest of us agree too.
Oh, this one is smaller.
So we got a big head, big brain from Kits, and we have a Sean, do I see a new face? Not a new face, a returning face. It's just been a hot minute.
Yep.
But welcome back to James, aka Rack.
We are going to resurrect him after Josh's character killed him. So
Because technically he is dead.
Just on the
In their
6th level.
Have you heard?
It's as canon as the Bahamut fist bumps.
Oh yeah.
You look adorable.
Yes. You really do.
Don't have too much fun under
I
there.
can play like this. All I need to do is hear you all.
Alright, don't have too much fun under there.
Hey!
set up your R. Never mind. I said I would never say it, but I would mention it again.
Sean said, God dang it, Josh!
What I do?
You're terrible, Brian. That's exactly what you're gonna say.
I know. I'm not gonna say it again. I told you that. But I'm gonna mention it many times.
I have all the power in the world right now.
Alright.
Let's see how this tastes.
So, Rack was separated from the party several sessions ago when they were in the midst of exploring a dungeon. He went off and had his own Rack Attack adventures.
Racket
Good old fun at the racket court.
Oh, that's why you have that screen name.
Racquetball. No, he's just
Yeah,
really
no.
into racquetball.
Have you ever played racquetball?
That's the
Our
thing people
princess
think the
is
ball with
taking
the feathers
selfies. Don't
attached.
mind her.
I don't
British people.
I'm advertising the strain.
Can you go to Chung Lee style? Yeah.
How did she get it? Ay, ay,
Ghost.
Laughter was so much.
We ain't with the ghost.
ay. We made the cocktail shaker laugh. Alrighty. Phasma, no, we're not out yet because of the ghost.
Oh yeah.
Alright, get out your EMF readers, guys.
I'll go check for ghost orbs.
I got smudge stick.
Much like in the game, I can't duck in real life.
Oh, goodness gracious. All the jokes. Alright. And last week we left off with the rest of the crew. They were dealing with a small undead horde being led by a lich, which they promptly defeated, as well as Lixian getting to use his special ear for the first time on himself.
It works.
He would have been put to sleep for 20 years had it not been for a nearby cleric that was able to remove curse.
How lucky.
Cowabunga.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys are still in Milana. You've dealt with waking up Lixian. Do you go back to talk to Aveline about... Thank you for the subscription.
Oh, thanks, Night Soul. How have you been? He's gonna text it.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay.
Okie dokie then. You guys look forward to splitting some people with my sword.
That's what you said.
I mean, based on previous experiences, Fizzler over there is a ready recipient.
Is that Nightfall's new name, Nightfall?
I fall.
Campaign 2 spoiler.
Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so you guys have gotten Lixian awake again. You have dealt with the undead horde. You have lost Derry in the process, who is currently under control of her patron after being convinced to pray to it. I'm not naming names, but Nightfall's doing it for me.
Yes. So, and you found some robes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm actually at the cleric's place because I took off running with Lixian.
Yep.
You awake now?
What were we doing?
Yeah,
Looking at
I'm awake.
robes.
What's up?
You lost Derry.
With an
Wait,
80,000
wait,
montage
what?
where you walk in and turn on the water.
Did I already wake up before, or is this my first time waking up from sleep?
I can't really recall. I think they had a brief moment of you waking up
Okay.
just for the sake of closure.
Wait, where's Derry?
Uh,
Wait, where's the Lich?
Dead.
Oh, I'm glad that my heart made it dead.
Yep, definitely made it easier to kill.
Did it? It worked?
It definitely, your heart worked. Not lying.
He's not, because I was out of the fight. I didn't
Not lying.
The hard work on you.
I'm so glad.
It affected the battle.
It made a very large impact on the battle. So we might need to work on getting some earmuffs for the rest of us
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and for you.
You know, I didn't think this was gonna affect me. I thought it was gonna be more of a a radius thing that emanates away from me, but fuck.
Well, I have some ideas of what we could use. So we have a very big evil in the world now.
Y'all eventually catch up to them.
Hey everyone. Oh,
Sorry,
wait.
Lexine, even though your heart did nothing in the battle, we were still able to win.
Yeah, but Nightfall said.
Elric.
Oops. but Elric, he said
I said shattering the third wall.
But the night he did fall.
Alright, it's better than what Dee said.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, was there any sign of her?
no.
Did you find anything on the?
I found these cool robes.
Oh, awesome.
Here.
Yeah,
No,
I need
I
something.
want them back.
I need something to wipe my blade off. Wow.
Oh,
I'll make you a deal.
Yes.
Whatever you kill, wipe it on those robes.
God.
I'm just gonna stick them in my
What
bag.
do they do?
He doesn't want to do something if you want him to do something.
What is that?
Was that a quart of blood though on it?
No, a cord is a lot more than what would have remained on his sword.
It's a big ass sword.
It's a big sword.
It also burns away, so there's probably soot on it.
Ah, dang it.
What's special about the robes?
It has the ability to absorb magical damage the more you feed it with blood.
Oh, nice.
Practical.
Very much so. Here, let's test it. So,
He wasn't against it either.
I
Like,
was thinking about it.
So yeah, we have this evil out in the world. Can you scry?
He already scryed once and saw her
Yeah.
crying by a pond.
I didn't see that.
Did you recognize where the pond was?
Nope. You think I know this area?
Well, maybe the three of you should beseech your.
Why don't you beseech yours? Mine's.
Mine was more of, okay, I'll do this for you, but stop fucking up. That's
I mean,
about it.
don't you have a more experienced scrying friend at the keep?
Yes, we do.
Perhaps he could be of some assistance in getting a more specific location other than near a pond.
So you're saying you're not good enough at this?
No.
So you're good at blowing shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Flashback to those 3 guards I took out with a couple fireballs. Couple.
Did you also get that flashback, or is that just me going crazy?
I'm pretty sure you don't want to.
The fourth wall is just crumbling at this point.
Yep. Last
I'm
2
pretty
sessions,
sure-
guys.
No.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to flashback over everything you've seen in this group.
Maybe I can
No.
fist bump to Bahamut again.
Were you about to say Brohamut?
I was.
Come on.
I think that would be blasphemous, though. I don't want to do
I love it.
that.
Alright, I'm going
That's-
to
That's
That's
more. That's
There's a reason
that's
you have
fine.
gotten 0 help from your deity.
I am going to go check in with the captain and tell them to expect massive magical calamities. Let's go back to the keep and talk to your friend.
Time to get Wizzy Boys together.
Let's. What?
Yeah, who? What are you talking about?
Why is it you are always forgetting things? First Arasha, now the Wizzy Boys. I'm hurt,
No,
honestly.
I'm just saying, the Wizzy Boys, you need to think about that name before you speak it out.
You said it. You named it.
It was meant to be a joke.
Can I be throwing like
That's
a massive party?
You can't steal that word.
I can because it's still a word, and
Very
it's actually
short.
under trademark right now. It's our group title.
You really hate books, don't you?
Alright, you guys make your way back to the keep while having this conversation.
Yes.
Upon entering, you see Darnellray, Varric, Fula, a half-orc woman you've never seen before, and Rack dancing.
Buddy! Zombie hack! Sorry.
So you did kill him.
I didn't kill him. He's right there.
Hold on. Sit down.
Fuller!
I'm gonna find a chair and
What's
sit
been going
down.
on?
I take off your shoes.
Well, you guys have been dealing with a lot, I've heard from...
Buddy, don't do it. I've got no. I've got boots for you.
I took off Aaron's shoes and gave it to him.
Nice.
Thank you.
Fuller, so what's been going on?
Can I have my boots back?
I've been helping your
What's left?
I'll give you
friend
9 in
over
return.
here.
Oh, Rack! Where have you been?
Hell.
Oh, fun.
Quite literally.
You sound different.
Y'all were in hell,
Yes, we went to the 9 Hells.
and you're here. So how? What? Okay, explain.
We dealt with the Rakshasa again. Permanently.
Thrice.
So the Nine Hells is a place you could just
The
go
rock
to?
lobster.
We had assistance from Dorian.
Oh.
Can I have my boots back?
Dorian is the local magic
It's gonna take a
person in
couple hours.
Melona that's helped
Yeah,
with like
right.
anything
Oh,
magic.
Like this.
yes, your boyfriend.
I
that
don't think we're magical.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull out some extra boots.
Dorian's your boyfriend?
Not really. We're just really close.
What's the term Elric used? Hunch buddies?
Elric used it?
Never.
You know about that?
Now I know.
I mean, you've done worse.
I have. What do you remember?
I mean, you told me about this elven woman that was very hoity-toity.
Oh, yes.
You know about Soliana. I wonder what she's doing now. Flashback.
Maybe raising your child.
No.
That's why she left. Finally, that would be
Get it.
I
Papa.
can just see the baby just like humping everything it sees. Like, that's so exciting, child.
Liliana just sprays him with water every time, like, bad
Good to have you
creature.
back, Rack.
Good to be
Literally
back.
named creature.
So, we unleashed very bad evil, by the way. And it's inside the little girl that we saved.
Where are your birds?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
the keep.
they should be at the tree. Or, no,
Yeah.
no tree. What?
I mean, it tastes like chicken, but I'm kidding.
You would have seen them when you got back. You have a vacation house in the Nine Hells. Nice, kids.
So,
Just
Yes.
between you and me, Varian has not been taking care of your bird at all.
It's okay. I forgot about them too for a bit.
Oh, okay then.
They have wings. They're what they're called self-sustaining.
Ah,
Umi just kind of cocks her head.
Mommy, I missed you. How have you been?
so
Umi is the Umbreon pet that they obtained.
I think I was there for that.
Yep.
Where? Okay.
So, what does everybody in this room know about Vecna?
She has a weird name.
Undead.
mean.
I'm gonna raise up my fun metal axe.
Oh, where'd you get that?
A dead body.
Nice.
Nice look.
It's,
Is that the same one?
Yes.
From
it's apparently made out of
Orichalcum.
Alright.
Speaking of orichalcum, who's this orc woman?
Oh. Yeah, hi, I'm Nish.
Where'd you come from?
I
Yeah, what
was
are you
traveling
doing
around
there?
with
That's okay,
Rex.
sweetie. You don't have to think of yourself as niche. There's lots of orcs in the world.
I'm aware of that.
that's her name.
Niche?
Nish.
Niche. That's weird.
I don't know.
And what's your name, little one?
Green tea.
green tea.
Green tea.
Green tea.
You're one to talk.
It's green. Lee. Lee with an L. As in losers. Oh, you.
I've got your honeydew ale.
And I come back.
Put the cake down.
And I'm there.
I close the lid.
Don't notice.
Oh,
Just swimming in it.
Yeah, apparently.
So these are the friends you told me about?
Oh yeah.
By the looks of him, I'm guessing he's the one you talk about most?
Yep.
You talk about me?
Like daily.
I've got a present. I'm gonna pull out 7 pairs of boots. Since you just ate my others, and set them, and I'm wearing mismatching boots.
So a lot has happened. Remember that little dwarf girl that we saved? It was in the realm of the gods. We saved her. Well, apparently she had a patron. That patron was Vecna. Vecna's out in the world and is taking her over.
The shadow dirt dude that I hit in the realm of the gods.
Maybe, yeah. The only I know is magic, secrets, and undead. I don't really know anything else about it.
Question. Bahamut, he talked to you?
No, not really.
It's fist bumps all the time, right?
I mean, I haven't personally. I mean, that's how it is with me and Mom. Fist bumps all the time.
Okay.
You see, we went to this forbidden city, and I arm wrestled and I won. So I think his name was Bane or something, or I don't know. He likes stealing land and stuff.
Okay.
And I took all the gold from his altar and put it on Tiamat's.
Oh. That's not blasphemous.
How's
We had fun in Forbidden City.
I see that.
Any forbidden fun?
I mean, not stealing from an altar is kind of
Nish.
forbidden.
Nish.
Nish.
Like fish, but with an N.
I see.
Nice.
I can see.
I like fish.
So, what is the plan? And have we all ate? I'm hungry.
Well, the plan is I have to check in with the captain.
Oh
and
shit,
make
do
sure-
I? Also, thank you for the $5 shot.
I have to check in with the city and make sure we're stocked.
Hi, Sean.
Check in with see if these magical items were done and created. They said they'd be done soon. Yeah. And Varen, it's gonna be up to you for some research and some scrying. Yeah, I can't do. Just let me know if the city can help with any cost. I will.
Could you
talk to them.
get some scholars to do some research
Probably.
on undead in Vecna, and I'll go through Eldraine studies, see what I can see if there's anything there.
All right. I'm assuming that we have some city guards around our keep now with my lordship.
I mean, they're not like permanently stationed there since
Right.
you have your own guards, but they do patrol out
So,
and
Connor,
patrol back.
what other perks do you get with your lordship?
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, we can take advantage of it, man. We can, like, make it so...
Have you met me?
Yes, you like to take advantage of us all the time.
Of you, yes, but not the city. No, I don't foresee myself staying lord for long. I'm probably gonna piss off those with money.
You should give it to Greenlee.
I don't know if I hate the city that much. I will motion for a guard to send runners out to bring the captain here and to bring Vexy here.
Okay. They head out. Doesn't take too long for them to eventually come back. Apparently, Evelyn had already been on her way.
Evening. Is it evening?
Roundabouts.
It could be day. It feels like evening to Elric. So,
I see you all handled that without much issue.
oh yeah, we just also ended up
Rack of the Nine Hells.
finding out
Which one
about
was
a
your favorite?
released
The first.
elder evil god
Here.
in the world now. So, yeah.
Does it go backwards? You
We
start
handled
at
it
9
great.
Or do you start at 1?
Well, I mean, you start at 9, and then you work your way down.
Is Vexy here?
So the first one is
Yes.
the best.
Oh,
Vexy.
yeah. Endless fighting,
Can
ceaseless
you
gore.
gather whatever scholars are around and learn as much as you can
Did they
about
have
Vecna?
books?
And
Did they
undead.
have books?
Do they have
I
them, or
can.
do they just burn them all?
The
I don't
best
know, I
one
just
around
kinda
would
stuck with fighting.
probably be Dorian.
Alright. So, I look back to the captain, Avandra.
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Avandra is a goddess.
Yes. It's been a day. I've had 3 kids that I've been wrangling around all day. And then a whole house to clean. Yeah, it's been a day.
Hi, gamer. Thank you for the
Gamer.
2 biddies.
Thanks for the biddies.
So I would prepare some,
No
for some
worries.
magical calamities.
Joy.
My thoughts exactly.
To the level of an elder god, you say?
I mean, I don't know much about Vecna.
So, how are we gonna find Gary?
Is he in his own
He doesn't
form?
have
Is he
access to this little
within?
girl.
He's within a small
Just
child
milk.
that's been magically aged to 16 years old.
And you're
Unprecedented,
just like
certainly.
90% honeydew.
Have you met us before?
So, why did you two try talking to Derry?
It's done, it's done.
Listen, we thought we could get more information, but we didn't know.
Elric has gotten
God,
a
was
vote
gonna
for
come out of
favorite
nowhere.
character.
Aw, thank you.
We didn't know that fucking God was gonna pop out of nowhere and then just teleport and poof away. That means that God could have done it at any point.
We We can point fingers all we want, but what's done is done.
Oh, because we were bored. Yeah, we were really bored. No.
I mean, they were going on and on in the text about who were.
They were talking about
just
stuff. We were just like, you know,
we just cut to the
what's
chase.
gonna happen?
go to the horse's mouth.
First to the horse running
Finished
mouth,
your-
right?
Whatever you had to take care of, are you able to come and help us?
Well, I mean, I know there was a paladin of Bane who killed my pappy and my mammy. We haven't found him yet, me and Nish, but we did. I got a vision from Tiamat, and he was with a succubus, and that's about all I really went
We
through.
just killed a succubus. I wonder if it's the same one.
Yeah, suck you, bitch.
I think that was her official name.
Or what?
So
she-
I've had a question for the longest time for Rack. Like, what happened? Why did you just leave randomly?
That's a secret.
Oh, okay.
There is something else
Guess
that
we'll
has come
never
up,
What's that?
as always.
Of course.
It's as if I
Let's
did
just
not
pile
just
it up.
mention it 5 seconds before.
Many of the non-magical noble families, as well as the non-magical common folk, are vying to get more
see, is that a
restrictions
nosebleed?
placed upon the magic usage. They are getting sick with all of the occurrences that are happening and are blaming magic for it.
I'm glad we have fun here.
Well,
This whole serious storyline going on.
I think that's
I'm
the-
used to it. I have the 2 giggle shits by me.
Oh.
I think the best way to address that is to maybe some apprentices or something starting to spend some time, maybe even some of the higher masters of it, spending some time helping the common folk with some of their spells, maybe some levitates to
They want less magic within the city.
I understand. They definitely want less magic, but if they can be shown how it can be used as a tool to aid everyone, it might calm the fires a little bit.
These are heavy pieces.
We can attempt as much.
I'm not much for speeches.
Oh man.
As this conversation is going on, you can hear an outcry of rage, upset, various people in the city.
Can we all hear that?
So it's a
Just all of y'all.
riot at this point now.
Well, I don't see torches, so let's see what's happening.
Yeah.
And she
It
just
It wouldn't be a bad idea as we're walking, maybe to require all magic users to register with the government, just so they know.
X-Men Mutant Registry, anyone?
I was just about to say.
You will all
Okay.
get tattoos.
So,
Okay, Mr.
Elric's
Stark.
the one that started that.
Yeah.
Hey, in many different fantasy realms, the kingdoms would actually, any wizard above third level would have to register with that country. Because
And your
third level you can do.
and
fifth
your
level,
lordship
but-
is the one that started it.
I'm good.
Baron, now may be the time to put our plan to take over the city into effect.
I'm gonna have to
As
sleep
you guys get to the
beforehand.
citizens, you hear them complaining of sludge within the water wells and within the pipes.
Does anyone want slice?
I'm good.
As soon as you
know-
get that situation handled.
I figured it out. What kind?
What
There is,
Bacon? The chicken bacon ranch? Or
as you guys are
Chicken
trying
bacon.
to figure out what's going on and what's causing the sludge that's suddenly appearing. Hybrid.
Hey, bread.
Hey, Brett.
And the ground beneath your feet begins to shake.
Meat lovers, chicken bacon ranch.
A-
Meat lovers.
Chicken
A
bacon.
flock of birds fly up out of the section of the forest where the nearest pond is.
Oh,
It is as if something large has disturbed them, the very ground and water around you.
I think I know where
Shame we
Baron
didn't
is.
get a rest.
Well, I mean, I'm sure whatever's there could wait 8 hours.
Sure, why don't you scout it out, Grimley?
I would say while you guys were having your conversation, you would have at least been able to get a short rest.
Okay. I will look at the short rest one. And
Doesn't
I will
nothing
do
for
some
eye.
hit die.
It does nothing for I as well.
6.
I mean, you were already ready to go, so.
I need 1.
Oh joy, a gelatinous cube, says
27.
Sean. Because of the sludge water.
Did you want 3
Yes,
measure
I
wrench
have.
or meat lover?
6, 9, 10, 11,
I mean, I'll
12,
try to take a
13.
big wrench.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm at full health, but I'm down 3 high-level spells.
I've used my hit dice to heal all the way up.
No, I think it's
What
not.
do you really
I'm
want
walking
is snow, apparently. Yes, I miss snow, okay? Glad to be
Snow is
Christmas.
magical the first day, and then it becomes hard ice, and it's not so magical after that.
There's some
Wow.
I gotta look at my what abilities do I have
Oh.
left.
Um,
I'm gonna try to eat it like you.
During World War II, when Bernie was in the military, he used to see snow all the
You
time.
got everyone? Okay, I still have 1 rage, so sure, I still have. Oh, I get all my runes back.
yeah, everybody that needs to do something for their short rest,
And I
do
get
it.
my action search back.
Oh, there you go.
Also, the video is about 50 to 60% done. Nice, looking forward to seeing it, Sean.
Yep.
I can't wait. Go on.
Ooh,
Did y'all not get snow? We're in Florida, hon. We ain't never seen snow.
we got a slightly chill wind.
That
Um,
that half a day was great.
That 1 hour.
so I'm looking up to the sky, and we're by the city. You know, we're here, the citizens, and of course I'm hearing some outcry. People, try to remain calm. We will go see what this new threat is. Hopefully eliminate it before it harms any of us.
And you hear, like, various people still muttering and complaining, but no one's yelling at this point.
For those of you who would still like to complain, feel free to come and assist.
There's silence.
Keep to the town. Take care of your neighbors. Get through this together.
Hey guys. Behind Elric so he doesn't hear me.
I don't think we're with him. I think we're still back at the.
I mean, I assumed y'all went.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like,
When did he become in charge of the team? When the old person that used to run this place died.
hey guys,
He chose literally the worst person to put in charge.
Elric.
But don't tell Elric that because he's sensitive. He really likes being a noble.
Elric really does sound like a good noble.
And I'm
No.
I know. That's what I said. I was like, who better to run this town than a pixie? But he's like, no, the giant barbarian with an intelligence of 12.
Your intelligence ain't that much higher. How are you two on?
I have 1 level 5 and 1 level 4 spell, and then all my other slots.
High levels untapped. I've got 2 3s.
Alright, your jobs are gonna be stay at range like normal, but be ready to get the hell out of there. Rack, you still got those new gloves?
Gloves?
I show my gauntlets of. You're strong now. You remember the old time strength? You got a strength of 21. Right?
I have the belt, yeah.
About, okay. Alright. Let's go see what this thing got disturbed. Lyxian, don't use the harp. We haven't got earmuffs.
Like this?
Please do that.
Sean says, who needs a pixie when we have a blood assassin who always has his pants down?
That was rude.
I mean, apparently the size is the same. That's what I'm guessing he's saying.
Oh!
We're at the horses.
I'm not
Probably need
That's
to
pretty good.
probably need to travel fast. And then on the store real quick. Poke my head in. Do you have those items done yet?
Not yet.
Let's go. Hurry up, please. I said please.
I feel like you've had a really long time to do this.
There's also been shit happening in the city
Yes,
non-stop.
there has. That's why I said please.
That's my money, and I want it now.
Call J. Sorry.
He's a half succubus, so I imagine it's kind of big. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh no.
Either that or it's a. Not.
Nope, we're not
Nope.
discussing that.
Nope.
Y'all head off into the forest. Alright,
I can hear somebody's Twitch screen.
it's over here, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Who else can we with out of us? The NPCs.
I mean, Nish is coming with you. Hulu's gonna stay back and try and help appease the people. That's kind of her thing.
Yeah.
I feel like the Nelray hasn't pulled her weight. She should come.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Darnell Ray is one of the guards of your keep.
Yeah. I agree.
I want a full detailed report about what that bitch protected us from. That
She fought vampires.
Yeah, why are we paying?
was like 7 episodes ago. Like, what's she done for me lately?
Exactly.
You don't know.
Exactly, I'm gonna report it.
No, I mean,
Alright,
you
well,
don't know
when
what
you
she's
have
done
the
for
time to
me
go
lately.
bug her about it.
I'm just kidding.
You start
You
bugging her,
almost
she just
spit
puts you
that
in a
up.
spice jar.
You almost spit that up there, Joey. You did. Alright. Yeah,
So
horse
that's what I'm
right.
gonna do. I'm gonna figure out a counter spell to
I mean,
Jaws.
pretty boldly. If y'all haven't killed my horse from before, my horse should still be
I don't know
here.
if we fed it.
Oh. It's
We're gonna-
skeletons.
We're gonna be honest with you, Rack. We really dropped the ball when it came to your stuff. So.
No, I was gonna if you don't have your horse, you
That's
just
one
ride
of the
with me.
things that Darnell was dealing with, the animal care, because none of y'all ever bother to remember that pets need food.
I bought one big, large bag of food.
That last
And you were literally the only person that bothered to buy any food for your animal.
So our animals ate your food.
I mean, I don't think horses are going to do well on bird feed.
That's right.
Horses do what they have to do to survive.
Look at centaurs.
Umi's just been eating random rabbits.
Good job, Umi.
They show things. They do what they do.
Alright, go ahead.
That was a slow burn for you.
It took me a minute.
I got it first. I just.
I choose to ignore half of the things that come out of your mouth.
Well, what happened is
What had happened was.
When a jockey and his horse love each other very much.
Ay, ay,
When a
ay.
jockey and a horse.
Cállate, back to the game, please. Alright,
Okay.
go ahead and do an animal handling check, those of you that are piloting your horses.
Can I have Nish drive my horse?
Sure.
Yeah, Umi drive my horse.
No.
Alright, let's see. Animal
That's not
handling.
very good.
But it's on par with Lexi.
I got a 8.
I got an 8 too.
What? That's what I made.
Wow. Very.
I mean, they're trained beasts, so should be too difficult.
Yeah.
The difficulty was 15. You all fall off.
I land
Hi.
on Greenlee.
I die from horse damage.
Josh, you're not Superman.
I died.
Nish got a 17.
Oh my gosh, I just got what you said.
I missed it. I'm glad I did. Moving on. Nish rolled a 17. You are leading the pack.
We've all just been horrible jokes today.
2, you're practically falling off of your horse. Like you're practically being dragged by the foot that's still in the saddle.
I got an 8.
Whoever got the 2.
Not me.
Somebody said a 2.
We're talking about Christopher Reeves.
I think so. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Let's not revisit this.
Yeah, that's not.
8. What'd you get?
8.
8. All 3 of y'all got 8.
Yeah. I got a 7 plus
I rolled a
1.
6, I got a +2, so.
5 plus 3.
No.
Unskilled in animal handling. I mean, I can talk to the animal and give me 15
Something your
minutes.
character can't do?
Yes, there's a lot of things that I can't do. It's just so I don't do them.
Rip
I only focus
Christopher
on the good
Reeves
stuff.
does kits.
Yes. For those of you that caught the joke, it was amazingly funny and awful.
We once found a cow and our barbarian was tempted to ride it. Okay.
TMI.
And that's how Minotaurs work.
Wait till he takes a ranger as a second class. I think you mean like fourth class at this point, Sean.
I only have 2 classes. Everybody else has
There's
2
only-
classes except for this one.
Correction, there's only 2 classes he hasn't been.
That's what he did.
Okay, D, it's time to enact my plan. I would like to rage.
Sean was like, I had one.
So this is where it turns out that Elric's the bad guy all along.
Alright,
Baron would die first.
yes.
Baron has died first.
Baron has died to Elric already.
Yes, I would do an action surge and just.
Be like the dragon all over again.
At this point, Baron is the Kenny of our group.
But he should feel blessed because that means that views him as the biggest threat.
It's okay, buddy. I finally got revivified. I'll just loot your corpse for the materials. You won't need them at the
I
moment.
mean, you could eat and then remember 5 was left, so why waste a good meat?
He doesn't need his own to cast his spells.
Now you're like,
Let me
How
get
do you
a
feel
long
about like a
rest.
C-3PO backpack.
so,
Diesel, thanks for coming.
If I hasted myself, would
Not
you
even
get
an
hasted
hour
too?
in.
so we're getting closer to whatever this huge thing is.
By the lake, which somebody saw in their vision.
Can I divine sense?
Yes.
I have divine sense too. What does yours do?
Same thing. Divine sense. Here are some pennies.
I smell pennies.
It's not a sign of a stroke.
Sorry, that was my character I'm thinking of. That's
The divine
Sort of
sense.
is.
What does the divine sense detect again? What type of creatures?
Celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. That's not behind total cover.
Is underwater total cover?
no, it is not considered cover unless it is so far depth that you, if they're
Okay.
below sight, that and no arrows can pierce that far. Which arrows have half their distance through there, so that I would consider that total cover.
So it'd have to be
You
beyond
can
60
sense
feet.
one undead in the area. A very large undead.
God, you did it twice.
Why is everybody getting ready?
What's going on?
I'm just gonna
I
chill behind a
sense
tree.
Evil.
Rex sense is evil.
The
Point where?
That's just.
Oh, giant
the
zombie!
direction.
Yay, says Sean.
Where do you point?
Rex seems
in the
evil.
direction that I sense it.
The direction of the pond.
Finally, I must give in to my evilness.
I have an idea. A dumb one, but I have an idea.
Alright, hold on to it.
Alright. You guys make it to the pond. You do not see Gary nearby.
Does this
The
look familiar?
undead that you detect seems to be coming from the pond. And I use the term pond loosely, like it's large, close to lake size. I don't know what the differentiation between lake and pond is as far as agriculture, but
Who
It is a very small lake or a very large pond.
yes.
who can do a lightning spell? Double team lightning. Let's do
What
it.
are we doing though? I don't understand.
I'm gonna cast clairvoyance
Mm-hmm.
and have the little mystical eye go into the water.
I don't think Rack has said that it's in the water yet, so we don't know that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he led y'all to the water.
Oh, okay.
They
It
were
comes
speaking
from
to
the
Greg.
water.
Oh,
What's that?
there's
Evil's in the well to me?
I would like to ready an action.
Okay. What are you readying?
I'm readying to utilize my storm ring.
Casting clairvoyance.
Okay.
Casting.
I'd like to stay 35 feet behind a tree, look at the water, and just look towards the lakes. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
Are you ready?
I'm
Cast
ready.
Clairvoyance, and
I want
about 20 feet down in the water, you see a very large, purely skeletal, snake-like creature.
Nope.
I would like to ready an action to hit it as soon as it comes out.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Jump
you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
We will never miss your donations again.
Sean says, I cast money.
The best ninth level.
Thank you for the donation, Sean.
At third level, clearly, since that's the jump scare that you. Alright,
Oh, I've defeated
so you're readying for it to come within your range.
monsters.
You're readying for it to come within range?
Yep.
You two?
I think
Are you waiting to see it? Are you doing it now?
I was just gonna do it now.
You
Let's do
hit,
it now.
Sean.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna ready a cantrip.
Okay, what are you waiting on? Being able to see it till
Yeah.
it comes within a certain range?
Like, I tell everybody what I saw, and I'm just waiting for it to come within
Is it coming up?
120 feet.
Okay.
Is it coming up or is it just sitting there?
It was just sitting there.
I want to pick up.
But it's really scary. It's really big.
Well, have it come up.
Okay.
You throw something in there?
I throw a rock.
Okay.
Okay.
You throw a rock, the water gets whatever the term is, and then I'm having a total brain fart. I'm all over the term.
Ripples?
Yes, there's ripples in the water. There's a specific term for the verb of the ripples showing up in the water, but
Rippling.
no, it is not.
It ripples.
Rippled.
I love the ridges. We're gonna break D tonight.
He's like, why?
A TPK is possible tonight.
Bring it on.
About not even 5 seconds after you threw the rock into the water, out erupts this giant bone snake.
lightning bolt.
Eldritch
Right.
Blade.
Not
this?
quite in range of you. It's out partially in the water still.
Alright. Watch this. And I grow large size. Like I get a lot bigger.
Well, that's not fair.
Like, if we were using miniatures, I go from taking 1 5-foot square to 4.
Which is about the size of the thing you guys are about to fight. It would be a 4-block creature.
Are you dieting well enough?
I need to eat more lizards.
That's nothing. Wait till you see the other bullshit things he could do with his mechanic.
It's not my fault. I read the books.
Oh my, he a thick boy, says Kids. Alright, you guys are shooting your lightning?
Yep.
Yep.
Mine's a dex save of 16.
Okay.
I'm doing Eldritch Blast. 3 of them.
Okay.
Does it do any extra damage since it's in a lake?
Oh wait, it's not
Its
chronic,
dex
isn't it?
save is 19.
So I probably will do
So
it.
I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Mine's a con save.
Yours is a con save?
So 14 points of lightning damage.
13 on the con save.
Nope.
first
Give
hit
me
is,
all the d8s.
First hit is a
The
27.
bag is right there.
Second hit
How
is
much?
a 21.
Mine was
27, 21 plus 2?
Mine was 14.
14
Doesn't
damage?
save.
Third
Okay.
one is a 12. Now, I just realized that I'm fighting an undead, and Eldritch Blast is necrotic. Does this do anything then?
Do we get any extra dice since it's in the water and it's lightning?
It does.
Okay. So
You will have to do your damage to see.
What do you mean?
Roll your damage and I will tell you how it affects it.
I do 3 whole points of force damage. Yes.
How does it do
It's
in
about
necrotic?
7s and 6s.
Oh yeah, Eldritch Blast is
It's
force.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh, it's force?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You even just said force damage.
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's so
How many? How much force?
3 whole points.
Okay.
I fucked it up, guys.
Hey!
Nice.
35.
I feel inadequate.
I did 14 points of damage. So.
As this thing is staring you guys down and you hit it with the electricity, it seems to kind of brush off the Eldritch Blast. You see the sparks of electricity like shooting up out of the water and dancing practically over the snake's rib cage, whatever you would call those spines sticking out.
Guys, I don't want to alarm anybody, but I think my Eldritch Blast is electrical.
Screaming. Right.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
That'll be funny in about 40 episodes of Quick.
Okay. Oh no, his character just used Eldritch Blast already.
Oh no, when Liam makes fun of
Yeah, okay.
He's a big boy.
Oh, he's a thick
Thank you for the 3 biddies.
One.
A bit for each point of
Sir
damage
Gitz,
that
I would not do that just because when Elric gets to go, just saying, you're going to be doing a lot of hits.
Well, I just did 35.
There you go.
Where's my child?
Alrighty. This thing is going to. Let's see what's its.
How many did you roll your damage?
Yeah, I only got 14. It saved on my.
It's still
Oh,
alive.
it's saved. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the 14 already halved?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. It is going to lash at the one that hurt it the most. So that would be Elixion.
You know what's sad? I have lightning glasses.
That's good.
And I didn't even think to use it.
Because if it gets close enough to hit him, Sentinel.
Oh yeah, it's coming in within range. That's 23.
Do I get a reaction?
It's not a magical
I know.
thing.
Actually,
Yeah, it hits.
okay, hold on.
Okay.
So it is within, since obviously it's close enough for me to hit, right?
Keep an eye on this, guys.
With my storm room that I used, I wanted to make to reroll, and it has to take the next roll.
With a
Basically,
nat 20, you just fucks Elixion.
yeah, I know, but it hit already, but might miss.
That's an 8.
You're welcome. I'll read it just so you know of everything. I'm in a prophetic state for 1 minute until I'm in cap. Until the state ends, you or another creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. You can use your reaction, so I don't have a reaction, but we're about to do initiative anyway, to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. Once you invoke this rune, you cannot do it again until you finish it. So 1 minute I can do this, just as a reaction.
What's our
So I don't get my sentinel attack.
What's our environment? What's wrong with us?
A lichens and trees.
Okay.
Y'all went through the forest to get here. Currently in front of you is the pond. This giant bone naga tried to get at you, but you were able to. Yeah, you were able to get out of the way in time, so it just kind of bites at the dirt next to you.
So it's a ball
There's
of
a large
darkness, so it's
thud.
not flying.
No,
Okay. I think
it's moving like a serpent would. It had just come out of the water and then
I appreciate
like
it.
serpent strike.
I pictured like a Leviathan with bones of wings and flying.
Not yet.
I take my
You mean
leader.
the leer?
It's only the first hour.
No, I take out the heart because I don't want anyone to fall asleep.
So yeah, I don't get my attack because I used my reaction.
Okay.
Did it get near for my ready action?
Yes, it has come within range at this point.
Who's right beside me, or if anybody is beside me?
I mean, you were leading the way, so I suppose Nish,
Oh,
because she was on the horse with you.
then that's the pack tactics.
Alright.
Did you get the same roll?
Double sixes. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Who has an arrow in her bow right now, but it has now come
Which
too
one
close
was
to be able to shoot.
Oh no.
I did that one.
That thing moved quick.
15.
Huh?
15 to hit.
To hit? That just hits?
Alright, and it's the Orichalcomax.
Okay.
So that's going to be 8.
Oh. No, I was reading it wrong. I'm sorry. It was
D12 plus
ruining shield. Ruin
17
shield.
damage.
So same exact thing. 60 feet.
Huh?
17 damage.
Okay.
So,
As this thing slams down next to Lixian, who dodges out of the way, you hop off the horse and in one motion swing your axe down, and the skeleton kind of twitches. You see the tail of it flick up water within the pond and then go limp.
That was anticlimactic.
Do a perception check.
Right. You got super strong. What did you do for training?
I look around and from the tail that fell down, it splats mud directly into my eyes.
You got a 1?
I got a 1.
I think you should be able to reroll because I interfered.
I got a
Well, grab my dice
So I'm like, ah.
a 22.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Ah.
that's
That was a good hit, Brack.
I
But,
got a 13.
ah.
Hey, thank you. I feel like you
13,
did
a
something
1, a
too.
22.
Yes,
a
I did.
6.
Did you?
A
Like,
6.
what was
16.
that?
I
15.
totally killed it.
I
You did a thing.
used
So-
the power of the runes to protect
Greenlee,
you.
Rack, Elric, you all are all too distracted by the bow and Naga and now the mud in your face.
Yes.
But Varen and Lixian, you notice a subtle creaking of wood behind you. And as you turn around, you see a massive creature,
No.
Oh no.
dark as the night itself,
What the hell is this?
looming over you.
Nice knowing.
Oh.
The what?
If I don't turn around, it doesn't exist.
They haven't told you it's there yet. You guys haven't
Can I
noticed.
quickly say, that's Night Stalker?
Sure, what the fuck is that?
No! No! This is some utter bullshit. I refuse.
7 boots is not worth this.
Oh
I know exactly what this. The player knows what this thing is.
my goodness. The character don't.
Character doesn't know shit.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know what it is?
Sure.
Can I do the same?
Sure.
You will run
I don't.
away.
Did I ever see any of these in the 9 hells?
You do not.
That is a 13.
You know,
Natural
not
20.
something you normally see in Corellian's realm.
Natural 20 for a total of 28.
No.
Ooh, not 20.
Could I say what I know?
Go for it.
It has an aura where it can choose, and you have to save or take a very high con save, take necrotic damage. It has Finger of Death. It has stuff like that.
Finger of Death.
Yeah, Finger of Death.
So get the fuck away from that.
Its aura is called Annihilating Aura. It can do something called Life Eater.
Yep.
I don't like this.
I think I'll be good. I think I'll be good.
Roll
And
initiative.
then we saw it first. Can we like do a quick action and fuck out?
You have a reaction. You do not have another action yet. And then we will roll initiative.
Find new friends.
Since Nish already had her arrow knocked, she's gonna turn and unleash it on that.
So
And then we'll get into
11.
8.
Alright, well, I'm glad.
You don't have
all
68
these
health.
things- All these things that I've activated still are on. They're still working. I was wrong with the Stormbird because it's supposed to be before they roll, it's advantage. I can say you have advantage or disadvantage. However, Ruinic Shield, which is what I was thinking about, is the same, exactly what I did, so I used that.
okay. All right. 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Wow, guys. Y'all suck.
Okay.
I didn't notice you raising your hand.
I have a +1. That's why I was trying to get, finish reading my book. And
What, you can't use your start first rune, or you are another surprise rune, or
I don't get that from another one. So,
15 to 10?
13.
11.
Okay.
Wow.
Sorcery Sisters at it again.
The studies aren't really good, like, very
Okay,
nice.
so.
I'm glad y'all are enjoying them.
Okay,
things
this
miss
works,
the
so.
most.
It works, it's,
Baked goods.
I like football Levi's cookies.
You know what? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. They're that awesome.
They really are.
Or, hey.
And what did you two get?
8.
4.
Hey, Chris, we can always get right. Honestly, it's pretty badass.
Just think of all the ridiculous room jump.
Like, here's one. You get pretty much, you be a barbarian, you take half damage. I didn't.
You know what? I want to play something that I've never played before. I'm gonna be a bard.
I would say paladin.
Alright, Venisha's arrow does find place within this Nightwalker. Let's see.
People aren't fighting apparently.
It's a night stalker, not a pixie.
Alrighty.
I'm going home.
Top of the round is the Night Stalker.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was first two.
Well, our highest initiative is 13. I'm not supposed to go first. I'm a +1.
The dice is not on y'all's side tonight.
It's okay.
Andrew, shoot, I missed so much. Ah!
It's
No,
okay.
you're good. You're about to miss them. I'm fine.
It's okay. It'll be good for my crits on my attacks.
Alright. It.
That'd be a great second, hopefully.
Assessing the creatures that are before it.
Yeah, I'm the big large thing. That's
Mhm.
great.
Hey, you get to attack after it, so.
Yeah. I'm not raging yet.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me, Eric.
Alrighty.
Um,
I'm actually good.
Make it real good.
I'm actually very good.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you can add on +2 to.
Which y'all would be since y'all are the melee creatures. Y'all were ready at the same time.
That's a fail.
Oh no! Is it that one?
yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
That's your room of concentration.
No!
Actually, let's see.
You have to reroll, right?
I might have something for this.
Well, either way, I need some more D8s.
Oh.
There's 2.
When you or another creature, I'm gonna have advantage on this roll.
This is the second time I put
I'm gonna take advantage on this roll.
Okay.
I am Rex Dane.
That's not much better, probably fail. It's a 3 plus 12.
Nope.
So 15. Hey, at least it's not an actual one. Alright.
Oh, that's a lot of sense.
Why did you take advantage?
I use my storm ring, so I don't have
This is a
reaction.
7, that's a 1. So we have 10, 17, 25, 26 necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by that much.
Okay. Alright.
Oh wait, plus 6 onto that.
Alright.
Alright, thank you for this.
You are most
Don't y'all love when the DM asks for more dice?
It's a good feeling.
It's about to feel something right here.
We just all need to make a unanimous decision for me to give my dice to D, so that way she always rolls low.
Actually, if we're going to give anybody's destiny, it's going to be Baron's.
And then, having seen the creature that took out the bone nugget, it's going to point a finger at you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, wisdom, you said?
Yes. We're not always on TikTok.
9 plus 8 is 17.
That's a
I'm going to use bend lock, and I'm going to add a d4 to that. 19?
That's still a fail.
We said a bend lock on you.
You need a. I don't know. I can't answer that. Because yeah, I researched this creature for my group, so I know exactly the saves and all that stuff.
Actually, do I have it still? I should. I'm gonna spend my reaction to shield.
It doesn't have a saves.
No.
Oh, wait, oh,
That's
never
an AC,
mind.
not a
That's an
saving
AC.
throw.
Ah, dang. I'm mad.
Just sitting on the chin.
I am.
Oh, that's good.
13.
It was
I think it's a d10.
Is a d12.
Oh, this is-
35 and 36. So you take 36 points of necrotic damage and become frightened until the start of its next turn.
it's in a creature that rolls d20 damage.
Not in the Trask. And if we went up against the Trask, I would be running away. No, it is a full group of level 20 characters would take. Yeah. No. Trask is the monster. There's only
Alrighty.
one in the world.
That brings us over to Elric
I
and.
would like to rage.
Okay. You are within 30 feet of the creature and you must do a constitution saving throw.
Understood. I am going to, since now it's my turn, I get all my stuff back, I'm going to give myself an advantage on this. See if, yeah, I'm
If
going to use
anyone
my.
said Dungeons and D, as in D&D.
Yeah.
Not
Alright,
that specific joke.
That will
We've
pass.
had D&D jokes, but
so that's a 19 plus 12.
that passes.
So that's a 31. Okay, I do not have a reaction this turn.
Dungeons and D sounds kind of like a 50 Shade level.
D&D would be a rage.
Yeah.
Reckless attack.
That's a good
Great
call.
weapon master. D&D with D.
Oh, D&D.
That's gonna be a miss, probably.
It's got a pretty low AC,
Or
Let's
3D.
see.
comparatively.
D30.
That I don't remember. So
Wait.
I'll go. 16.
That hits.
Okay, second attack. That will hit him as well then.
Alrighty.
Alright, so first attack.
It hits hard, but it's also easy to hit. It's
Is it immune to necrotic
literally
damage?
huge. Yes.
So it is 5, 7 plus 17 plus 34. 34, 35,
You got this, math boy in the corner?
Huh?
35, 40,
No.
45, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51.
I've got 51.
52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 60. Then I will need it to, let me make sure I don't have to use a reaction because I don't have it. No, I don't need to use a reaction for this. I need it to do a certain saving throw. As I hit it twice, I have my hand come out as chains of molten rock come up to try to grab it. Strength saving throw.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, it is not restrained, but it takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Plus 2 more.
Fire does not do as much damage as you anticipated.
Okay.
Good to know.
So that's a total of how much?
62.
Okay.
I would also minus, let's do 6, 64, so 62, 12. I would take 6 off of it because remember 3d4 is fire, but you didn't tell me that before, so. I
It's
would-
not completely immune. You asked if
Right.
it was immune.
Well, no, I know, but it's resistant, so I would
Yeah.
take 6 points off of
Okay.
it to be fair, because that's the average.
So that's
So 62 minus 6 is 56.
56, yes. Alright, math. Okay. That brings us to Greenlee.
Is this what's the size of
Embarrassed.
this creature?
It is labeled as huge, like it is above and beyond even Elric's current stature.
Yeah, it's very big.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bigsby's Hand.
Okay.
How does the hand look? I've been wondering.
I want to say it's very pretty. It has like rainbow sparkly nails and
You can claw it.
basically. And then I am going to try to grasp it.
Okay.
I need to make a check with a hand strength contested against strength athletics of the check. You just accept how much strength is. So +8 to strength. And what is it for grapple?
D20 and then plus 8.
16.
23. It's got a +6 in strength.
And then you have better chances. Nice. Sorry, the hand's still there, so.
And that should be it for my turn. I don't think I did anything else.
You see the Bigsby hand go forth and try and grab the Night Walker, which promptly just.
I'm gonna fly 30 feet back.
Okay.
And my hand is there for a minute.
You are not within 30 feet, so you don't have to do that saving throw, Baron.
Can I get?
You are hanging back in one of the trees, so you are pretty damn close to this thing. You are going to need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. RIP. That's a 4. Plus 2. That's a 6.
The damage from this isn't much.
It's just Just this.
Actually, nothing happens. You feel the chill of the Raven Queen's mark shake off the aura that was emanating from this creature.
He wants you to suffer because you really screwed up.
I know it's going to wake it up. I'm gonna run 30 feet away. I'm gone.
It would have only
And
been 46 and you would have been frightened, but
I'm frightened of it as is.
yeah.
So firebolt.
Okay. D
12.
by D.
That's a 12.
Y'all are figuring out my podcast name?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
It is. I like it. Nice one, Andrew.
With the liquor.
I didn't even finish it.
Okay.
So I rolled a 12. I miss. Don't I? Yep, I feel like it is. Yep. Oh.
Did we see another fizzle?
Did we see another fizzle?
Not quite a fizzle. It gets relatively close to the walker. It catches some of the nearby leaves on fire.
You got the tree!
Really? I don't like that.
Oh yeah, I have to kill you now.
At this point, you probably could. I'm just gonna, if I can, hide behind it. Hide behind another tree.
Okay.
You thought the boulder was bad.
Alrighty. That brings us to Niche, who is going to attempt another arrow shot.
What does frighten do, Brian?
Disadvantage on
She
all
hits.
attacks and you cannot move closer to it.
That does a decent amount
As
of
long as you
damage.
can see it, you have disadvantage on all your attacks.
Okay. She plops another arrow right into the thing. Doesn't seem to be doing a whole hell of a lot, but it's chipping away.
That and less resto.
Yeah.
That brings us to Rack. Is he on deck?
Keep an eye on that leader.
I'm a mess today. You plotting?
Yep.
Now's the time
I
for your
have some
song.
stuff for you.
Jingle bells, everyone is dying.
Which one?
No, the bard has the bells. Fitting.
When we use mention that won't get played.
No, he used the bell.
This
I
is
don't have to do
It's
that.
really good.
Yeah.
Do we have a plan, Rack?
I
You think everyone is dying now, says Kits. What, are you gonna throw a mischievous spirit?
Please do.
Please don't.
Glutton for punishment. I'm gonna see Seattle.
Okay.
Since Mish is by me, the
Mhm.
pack tactics gives me advantage, but I'm also frightened, which gives me disadvantage.
So it's a straight roll.
Yep.
Straight roll. I am going to Guiding Bolt it, a first level. Where are you?
Guiding bolt right there.
Sorry I keep on leaving, but these cookies are just too much.
Oh, could you give me one?
You didn't want any
Ah!
of the Hey, you didn't want any of the pizza?
Where's your dice go?
I had
Right there.
I had one already.
Right.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I ate it over there.
I was like, I didn't even see you. There's more pizza.
That is a
Eagle.
16.
So you take your movement to go up to range of the creature and then
It's
attack?
120
Okay.
on the range.
Last cookie.
16 hits?
Alright. So it takes 46 radiant, and all the next attack roll has advantage on it.
Okay.
Five,
Not bad.
9, 10, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think. Yeah, 10.
That's 17.
17. 17.
17 plus your.
No, it's just 46.
No,
What the
just-
hell happened to our razor?
Very nice though. Off to level 1. That's nice.
Ah. Let me fix the music. We can't have a fight without music.
What does grappling do?
Give advantage and disadvantage. Basically, it's all about advantage, disadvantage, and also movement. So its movement speed would be 0. The also going to remind you because I know another round is soon. It has advantage to hit me.
Alright, what was the total damage on that?
17.
Okie dokie.
The chicken bacon ranch is really good.
Isn't it? I put
You
hot sauce
tear
on
it out.
I see it.
As the radiant damage hits it.
Oh.
And the next attack has advantage, which can be clutch.
Mm-hmm.
And next up is Lucian.
Quick action. Put on my helmet.
Okay.
And a dazzling helmet it is.
Now that's the crown I would have. Pretty good.
Well, if you
crown.
paid attention to the crown that got you, there was jewels in it.
Yeah, but they didn't have magic spells.
The spirit bomb is charging.
So you used it for something? No. Okay. It was taking damage. I kinda.
Thank you for your assistance with the explanation, kids.
Any attacks that are the next attack that you
Next
make
attack.
is with
So if I
advantage.
don't do an attack,
It's the
over
very
what's
next
the next one?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
very nice.
Yeah, it's just the
Good.
next attack roll on
Okay.
it is an advantage.
Okay, cool. Confusion. 5th level.
Okay. Is that a saving throw?
Yes, wisdom.
What's the DC?
Be
It fails.
So every time time it acts, you have to roll, I think, a d8, and then that'll determine what it can
It's
do.
a D10.
D10.
A 1, if it rolls a 1, the creature uses all its movements in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 to assign the direction to each of the dice. 2 to 6, the creature doesn't move or take an action that turn. 7 and 8, the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there is no creature within reach, the creature does nothing that turn. 9 and 10, the creature can act normal.
Okay.
Good job.
I think it can repeat its save every round.
Yep, every round.
At the end.
Yes.
At the end.
At the end of its turn.
But this turn, he doesn't do anything. At the end of this turn,
A D10, you said? Because we are at its turn.
Yeah, we're at its turn.
Yep,
It
D10.
tends to roll.
Alright. So let's see what it does. Is that a 6 or a 9?
Either way, 6 or 9.
That's a 9.
Yeah, either way, it would attack the first thing, I believe.
And 9 and 10 it gets attacked normally.
Yep.
Alright. Good, because I don't have melee attack stats for this thing. Let's see.
just gotta make things complicated for you.
Not really.
Second verse, same as the first. Constitution saving throw and a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
You know, I want
Fail!
my medal.
Okay.
Jeez.
Fail.
Fail.
Okie dokie. We'll deal with Elric first.
And it's necrotic damage, correct?
Yes.
Awesome, I have it.
1, 7, 15, 18, 23, thank you. 29 plus 6, 35 necrotic damage.
35, 15 to 17.
Okay,
6, 12, 21.
and again, maximum hit point reduced by that much.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I can't be healed right now.
And then
I think it's time.
D10.
Your
I'm not mature enough to handle finger again.
who's after me in initiative?
Grinley. Well, Grinley and Barry technically go in the same time.
But I go first because I have a higher.
I think I'm
Sure.
gonna hold my action until after they go.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
I'm sure there is.
Let's see. So
Yeah, because I'm
for
gonna be reckless or guiding bolt, and then it'll be worthless, so now you gotta get it. See? I'm just raising you all up.
6.
Alright.
Yes, that's a 6.
Plus I'm gonna
So
go
10,
full.
15, 26 necrotic damage, and once again you're frightened.
I'm super frightened now.
Like you thought you were scared before.
I've already done that one.
Let's see. That brings us to Elric. You're holding your action. So Grinley and Baron.
Alright. So as a bonus action, I'm going to attempt to grasp it again. Now, is this an attack? Would I get advantage on this from the guiding bolt or whatever?
It's technically an attack. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's an attack. Guiding bolt is like, it's radiating, so it's easier to hit and all that, so.
Has anyone seen my D20?
There's one over there. I just moved it out of the thing. Sorry.
So, the first one is a 9. Thank God. So this is 8, 22.
That hits?
Well, no, that's, he's trying to grasp
right,
it.
yeah.
8 plus 16 is 22, right?
No, 24.
24?
I got a 14.
Yes!
I did.
So it's grasp, and I do 2d something damage. Hold on.
Oh wait, it's immune to being grappled. You'll still get the damage, I'll say, but it can't be grappled.
So, like the smoke clears around it, and
Yeah.
Well, good to know. Well, hold on. What's my 2d6 plus my spellcasting modifier? 2.
Magical hand, so I'd say it still
4.
does the damage, but.
So 9 points of bludgeoning.
Firmly grasp it.
yeah.
Give it a good squeeze. Alright, that was my bonus action. For my actual action, what I'm going to do is cast.
I'm going to.
Glad you
roll-
like the stickers, Andrew.
I'm gonna roll on my dice
Tasha's-
for my action search, and that way I want to do all the dice right now, so that way you can keep it moving. If that's fine.
Tasha's Caustic Brew at level 4.
First attack,
Okay.
It's a dex save, and you need to get a
natural
17.
20.
Natural 20.
Yeah. I'm stealing a pencil. I'm going to need a hit.
That's
Alright,
absolutely okay.
nailed it.
Is 20, which is awesome.
There,
because
go
that's
ahead
my
and plot your
first.
attack.
Okay.
Hold on.
Second attack. Second attack is a 9 plus.
Oh, 8d4.
14 misses, right?
18.
14?
14?
Yeah.
Just hits.
Okay, so it's a
In
hit.
every round, it does not remove the
18,
acid.
that'll
It
hit.
takes an additional 2d4.
Okay. Baron, what are you doing?
I'm going to firebolt it and continue to move
Okay.
like 20 feet away.
Roll for it.
So it's 17.
I rolled an 18 plus 8, 26, so 3d10.
You're like, I'm busting out all my dice.
Right?
15.
This thing is gonna
21 points of damage. Fire damage.
equals
Doesn't do as
68.
much as you would anticipate.
Okay, so
And that
You like to both missing.
that's my turn.
okay, this is all. This is not doubled. This is doubled because it's resistant, but then
Mhm.
since it's a crit, it will count 4, 5, 6. 6 and 6 is 12. 8 is 20, 22.
You don't have magic
Yeah, not 20 on my first attack.
Nice. So you did 20. How much?
No, I'm doing all the damage right now, and I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
I just figured that way you can keep it moving and all that, and I've had Josh to watch my rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to take out this die. But now all the d4s are halved.
Okay.
So it's 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10. All 4 hit.
I like-
Screaming in the music.
So
Is that
that's-
screaming? I thought it was like a horse name. I was like, I really like how this boss battles on Green
That
Acres.
is 2. So it's 2,
I mean, y'all do have
3,
horses with you.
4, 5, 6. That's 11.
Can I use a horse as an
Last one.
improvised weapon?
Yes.
Throw it.
Yes, you can. Nay.
Last one, it's 1, 3, 4, 5,
Power
6,
word,
7, 8,
nay.
9, 10. Alright, now
Can we create that as a spell?
And that wasn't great weapon master.
Okay.
A
I've already
mystical horse
added
is
that
summoned from
one.
nothing.
Yes,
Yes, it's a projectile.
plus
150%
11
rack spell.
plus 10.
I need the horse weapon to happen, says Kit.
That's
For
what
my
I'm
all
saying.
4 attacks with my crit on the first one, I did 111 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
You know what Rat should
And
have?
that's with the proper thing.
That's with the
Spell
fire
attack?
being halved,
And
except
every
for on the
move that
first
you
one
spell out
because
is
it's
like a
crit and they
D4
get
for
doubled
kicking
anyway.
back.
So that's everything.
Okay. 111, you say?
111.
Okie dokie.
That's
That's
with my
it.
action search burns.
That's pathetic.
It's still
4
standing.
attacks. I know it is.
111 damage. Wait, why'd you even come?
Okay, I won't hit it anymore.
Josh, what's
You
45
guys
plus
do.
21?
I'm
45 plus
just
21?
whittling down. You guys kill it.
No,
Ish.
wait. 45.
That'd be funny if the NPC kills it.
Yeah, it's 61.
Everybody else always kills it now. You know that.
NPC
I
is
had to
like-
kill
Wait,
in
45 plus 21?
I
Yeah.
had to
No,
kill
that's
in
It falls over.
so many sessions.
He gets an arrow in the eyeball.
I know it.
45 plus 21 is
66.
Yeah.
Plops another arrow into it. It's still standing.
Stronger than the
That, I still have my runic shield.
Second arrow. Second arrow misses, which brings us to Rack.
I'll tell you what niche is not, and that's arrows apparently.
Rack is going
Two out of three.
to
Come on.
lay on hands on himself for his full total.
In front of all of us?
Yes. It's a better show for y'all than for me.
I got nothing else, damn.
Haste.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet. Actually, no, I used it on the lich. I don't have it.
Do you want it?
Yes, from your fear.
Yeah,
Creature is also paralyzed.
Oh.
that's a little more than just fear.
Go ahead and put put that land hands back.
Clear.
But he can still throw the horse.
No.
I really want that to
With
be
his
the
mind.
Just force horse. Just.
Like I really wanted like a unicorn to appear from the Feywild, have no clue what's going on.
It's a random
Just
portal.
and then as soon as it hits, it moves back to it.
Yeah, I probably will need it.
Okay.
Just flailing around, confused.
Man,
He uses fairy
Smacks
magic.
the thing in the
Rack
face.
uses fairy magic.
So,
No, you were fairy
yeah,
magic.
that's with 4 attacks. So.
Lexian.
It's my turn? Prismatic spray. You ready?
Okay.
Ooh, indigo. On failed save, the target is restrained and must then make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each turn. If it succeeds 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails 3 times, it's permanently turned to stone. The subject is then petrified.
Ooh.
That'd be a bomb ass statue.
The
Oh, it would be a
success
bomb
and
ass
failures don't
Rebel
need
because we'll still
consecutive.
breathe.
Keep track of both. Okay, so let's make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
I'm with that 20. So.
So this one, it passed.
Yeah.
So that's
But it's still
3 times.
cursed.
Okay.
What's the spell DC? The best I need to win.
Constitution?
Not yet. It should have a spell DC on the item.
What is
so-
your spell save DC?
It wouldn't be his, it would be
Oh,
his.
yeah, because it's the helmet.
I'll find it
I
for
think
you.
it's 18, right?
I
I think that's what we decided last
I think it
time.
was. I'll double check for you if you like.
Okay. I mean, that's funny. Regardless, it makes sense.
Yeah, I made it this time. S3 goes, so
Okay.
if it succeeds to save 3 times the spell. So it has to succeed 3 times. It has to be 18 3 times for it to not be turned to stone. That's
I'm
pretty
tempted
OP.
to
That's
make
awesome.
it a double success since it got a nat 20.
DC 18.
Okay.
Well, I thought net 20 is only counted for attack rolls, not
I know,
saves.
that's what I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
just that I'm tempted to.
Thank you. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
It still has to make a roll for confusion.
Okay.
For its go, because it's next.
Yeah. What dice was that again?
It's
D10.
D10.
Okay, thank
Do
you.
you happen to look over your party members and see us failing and trying to lift our spirits at all?
You all are amazing, especially Elric. Look at that shining face. He wants to hit things really
No, I just
hard.
want to pass my con save.
Like 7?
What was that?
7?
Doesn't do anything. It takes no action this turn.
Oh no!
No, that's the
It-
melee, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it does. 7 does do something.
Sorry.
It has to hit like melee. Yeah.
It
To
spends
a
its actions
random
to do
person.
melee.
It has to spend its action to do a melee to whoever's around it, the closest person to it. Let me see if it'll work.
It has
It has 2
advantage.
attacks, so it's going to be
Yeah.
2 melee attacks.
And it has advantage on.
But at least it's not doing
A melee attack, is that going to be a
At
strength
least
or a dex
I'm not
mod?
getting hit again.
Yeah.
7. The creature uses his action to make a melee attack against a
Let's
randomly
swing
determined
it down.
creature within
It's
reach.
going to be strength.
If there is
This
no
isn't
creature
finesse.
within reach, is there anyone within reach? It has to be within reach.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, we're fighting
It's
it.
all
No.
you.
Oh, you moved.
Oh, yeah.
So I said do melee attacks against.
Yeah, that's.
Well, they'll be halved. Because you're raging.
Yes, it is.
No, I'm right by Nish.
Alright, so
I'm right by the
that
skeleton.
It's
is
better than doing one of the
Skeleton.
spells.
a nat 1 for the first one.
Yeah!
Well, it has advantage.
Oh,
I'm reckless. I'm trying to be fair.
12 plus strength, 18.
18 is my armor class.
Oh man, that would have been so funny. Like, it's all big and beastly, but when it comes to melee, it's like,
Yeah, one on the second one, but with advantage is still not great. 11 for the second one.
it's like,
Nice.
I
Yo,
don't know what
that
the hell
confusion
the
is helping.
roll for
It's
this.
1
It
and
is.
it's strength mod.
Total for strength mod, so 7.
Okay, so 3.
It's very apt of Lucian to just confuse people.
I also need to put
And the earth around you kind of shakes a bit with the blow, just from the sheer size of this thing.
it also takes.
Baron hits harder than that.
Vicious mockery damage!
It takes an impressive 4 points.
I'm
of
trying to
acid.
inspire you.
Which
Takes
it
a
was this.
4
So
points
So
of
you're a
sass
bard
damage.
now?
It's meant.
I'm saying from the vicious mark.
No, but no, and now because I have a plan. I have something
now
for
it is
whenever
your
you
turn.
spellcast. Okay. I'm going to hold my action until after Baron goes.
Okay, Greenland Bear.
Alright, so, seeing that it cannot be grasped, I'm just gonna punch it with Bigsby's hand.
You're gonna just punch it?
Just punch it.
Oh, you're gonna be within grasping.
No,
With
the
Bigsby's hand.
Oh.
In fact,
Oh, yeah, okay.
you can actually move me down below them if you'd like. I'm going to constantly hold my action until after they go.
Well, I'm gonna leave you to just have
Okay.
the chance to.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
That is 4d8 force damage.
Because I can.
I'm giving you another chance, Ab.
I can use my stomper to
This is
give
fun.
it disadvantage on
I
saving
did
throws
say.
for whatever you
So
guys
that
throw.
is 12 bludgeoning.
Well, I was gonna give you haste.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm doing.
And then for me, for my actual spell, let us do Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Kits wants to do a
And-
helpful spirit to make the force horse a thing.
I'm going to use my reaction to look at Greenlee and say, Krillin will guide you. And give him advantage on his attack roll.
Nice.
Okay.
Is there anything, so it has resistance to acid, has resistance to fire, is it just resistant
That
to all
you've
magical?
that you've discovered thus far.
Got it.
So,
And
I
you
guess
can
I'll-
assume it's done, it's constantly dealing necrotic damage, it's probably
Yeah.
either resistant or immune to
I'm
that.
gonna go for lightning. 18 plus 9, so I'm sure that hits, but let's see if I can get a nat 20. I do not. So,
hey,
okay, this one I'm just gonna roll the dice because this has been screwing me. Can I get
that's what I forgot to grab. I forgot to
4
grab my
more
dice
D8?
jail.
What do you need?
I need 4d8.
Here's 2d8.
Oh, that's not bad. 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Okay.
Oh, I
Doesn't do as much as you thought it would.
Hey, at least hey, you're just taking that off.
Does anybody know what this thing's not resistant to? And I'll let you guys fight over this. I don't know.
Uh-huh. But Elric doesn't. So Elric can't say anything.
Baron?
I'm gonna move forward, where I can see Elric, and I'm going to haste him.
Okay.
As the world speeds up, I get my turn, I get my reaction back, and I do my 3 reckless great weapon mastery attacks.
Alright, let me get this ready.
Did I have resistance against my magical fist?
That's a miss, and thank God I had. That's a 1 out of 5.
Yeah.
That's definitely a miss.
It's from
Did Green
That's a hit.
see me
10
whenever I
has hit
did
before.
the guiding bolt thingy?
I don't have
attack.
any radiant spells.
That's it. 2 hits.
I thought that was available for radiant.
I need this die on the first one. D4s are halved. So it's 2, 2, 2. Well, max damage on the D4s, and it's halved.
Are you still paralyzed?
6,
here, or is that
7,
gonna be a
8,
turn?
9, plus 6.
Whenever he tells me to roll with
9
Yeah,
plus
and
6 is
basically it is
15.
until he makes the same
Plus 34 on all that.
and sing out as I did the Vecna last time. It's been for
2.
a while.
2, 2. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. So what is that?
So you're looking at.
So it was 15 twice?
No,
Your
no.
mathematics,
It's 15
friends.
together.
Okay.
Yeah. So 49.
It helps you destroy night stalkers.
49, 15.
So 50, 64.
Learn your English.
Yeah,
Remember what
64.
people are.
64 points of damage as I am moving faster than I should be, just slashing down. I've already half the fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
Here we go!
Nice.
Yes!
Got it.
In my large state, I want to cut its legs off so it's my height, and then push it over. Just, it doesn't even get a nice kick of death, it just gets pushed over.
you slash the legs out, and like what would be spurts of like shadowy, misty black blood go forth and dissipate. You push it over, and it falls back into the trees. The shadowy form that it is, just kind of shaking as it does so, and it disappears.
Can I have the last thing it sees before it disappears? Bigsby's hand just doing this.
Sure. I'll give you a reaction for that. Just a big old rainbow fuck you. You said that right on you.
Yep, it is.
We really
Totally
need to
rainbow.
rest. Where do these things come from?
I feel like it took till now for us to actually work together as a team.
I'm gonna make my way to rejoin the group, not regroin. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
We're not going to the brothel for you again.
Ah.
I can make a little.
we all know Varen has a secret crush on Elric after that sword incident.
Which
One
seems
good
more
touch
style.
deserves another.
So Baron got pierced, huh?
I could use the mansion key.
Your friends are just as impressive as you said they were.
Paralyzed with fear.
Alright. Anybody been able to do something about him?
I get to my smaller self.
How do you
Can-
cure that?
Can I loot the bodies?
I mean, there's the bone naga. The Nightwalker kind of disappeared into shadow and faded.
You know what? I still want to loot the bone naga.
Well, so can anybody swim and go down there? Did you do anything with Rack? Stop his paralyzation or anything? Yeah,
I'm gonna shock and grasp his spine and see if I could shock him back into life.
Does the layout hands even work?
This may sting a little bit.
Huh?
You can protect it.
Alright,
I'll lay out hands.
Layup hands can remove certain satisfies.
I have one hands.
Can I cast detect magic
I don't know. you're
actually
not-
and see if there's anything around or at the bottom of the lake?
The tiara on my head constantly flashes the word paladin in front of
You
me.
cast detect magic, and you sense a magical aura all within this forest, and not a pleasant one.
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. The trees are evil. No, there's not a good presence around here. Everywhere.
It's down in the water where the Naga came
Is there anything in the water?
Not a thing. That's the
Nothing.
purest part around here.
The water's the purest part.
Let's get back to the town. We need to rest.
Yes, we do.
I need to read.
Alright. You guys make your way back into town.
Lay out hands. Well, this brings up your HP. Oh, diseases and neutralizes poisons affecting the creature.
That won't work.
Do I learn the school of
cures
magic
disease.
in the trees?
Is this a disease of some sort?
It is not, it's just fear.
Yeah. Literally paralysis fear.
Neutralizes. I mean,
Maybe
he
it's
just
time
waited
thing.
until he's not scared anymore.
You wait around, and as you calm down from the thing having been defeated, eventually you're able to regain
Get
your
back to
own.
the hells. What
I was
happened?
just about to say, like, the 9 hells, huh?
The Nine Hells did not have this.
Cut him some slack. He's scared of things bigger than him.
That's everything.
I was gonna say even I'm bigger than him.
Exactly. You've traveled with him. You know.
Let's take an easy trip back to the town. Get one of you lead my horse, and I'm gonna read on my way back.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
How far are we away from town?
I mean, it wasn't too far out.
V was?
I mean, it took y'all like 10 minutes on horseback, so.
Because I wanted Dimension Door, but I know he goes 500 feet. Wait, can I Dimension Door? What level
Did it
is
stop
Dimension
again?
Door?
The music?
Yep, music stop.
Damn.
Never mind, the metaphorical spells. I'll fly with you guys.
You can always just sit down.
I
All right.
sit down.
I'll ride backseat with Nish.
Alright. You guys ran on back. The horses seem like they're spooked and they're ready to get the hell out of the woods.
Great. Ouch.
So do you guys head to your keep? Do you head over
Keep.
to where the people were? Do you...
I'll head over to where the people were.
I'll go to the keep.
Where the people were.
I'll come with Ulrich.
Okay. So keep, people.
I sang it for you.
People,
Wherever Nish shall take me.
where do you want to go? You want to see the people or you want to go sleep?
Let's go see the people.
Alright.
And I am gonna lay on hands for a
I stand
45.
on my choice. I'm at the keep.
You're protecting what
that
matters.
that
Yourself.
cask of honeydew ale is there too.
There we go.
I didn't take it. I didn't say it did. So.
Makes sense.
No one's here?
Naked drinking in the ale.
Make it technically
That's that.
loading
Our
around.
I can't pronounce her name.
Darnell Ray?
Darnell Ray is there, probably cleaning, dumping it out. That's what she does.
So you're the one dumping it on my hand.
Are the people still gathered?
Yeah, they're still there, kind of waiting to see what happened with that. None of them seem to be really complaining. They just kind of.
We have grabbed the skull of the Naga.
I mean, you looted it, so sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn big,
Yeah,
but
the other thing, we have no trophy for the other one,
Yeah.
so I just want the skull. Yeah, I'm trying.
Carry it like a canoe. Like
You're
a
dragging it in one hand, reading in the other.
you tie some rope to it, strap it on like a backpack,
I'm strong enough.
rope going through its eye sockets.
Come back, toss it to the ground.
There's a collective like gasp and scattering away from it.
Oh no, Timmy!
You're at the keep.
I know, I was a town person who was concerned for Timmy, who was
He
crushed.
sounds just like you.
It was crushed by some.
We have more undead in the area, it seems.
I hate to say it, but this didn't start happening until you brought that little girl here.
It's gonna happen no matter what. This all didn't start happening until some deposed noble decided to spend half the people in the world to the realm of the gods. So I would say that was your catalyst.
I wasn't blaming you. I was
I know.
blaming the
I'm
girl.
blaming the situation.
At the end of the day, she's a little girl. And sure, things may have started happening when she got here. However, that's not you or anybody else's opinion. Or,
I'm entitled to an opinion.
true, you're right. Okay, scratch that. However, it's a little girl. She doesn't know any better. And we're working on it.
This was not the only creature out there. So, the other one was made of shadows, huge. It's been dealt with.
Stay away from the woods.
We clear it out and stabilize the catacombs. Would they be better off in there?
Make it an option for those who want and make a quick reaction to retreat there, but not guaranteed.
Let
I'm
me
also
get.
worried about if there's any dead bodies down there, if they get raised. Or
I was gonna say, let me go down there first. Before we send
you need to
anybody.
get your rest, you need to
I
get the
can-
scrying done, and we need to get those scholars working.
Bodies have been buried outside of the catacombs. There's nothing within them anymore.
We all need to rest. See us in the morning, please.
Should I go to you, or
Please.
very well.
And set up a meeting with the leading houses, get their status. Might as well talk.
I'll get that done tonight while you rest.
Meeting for tomorrow. And I go read for a while until I pass out.
Okie dokie.
Go check out the catacombs.
Okay.
And I just cast detect magic and see if I see anything. Any sort of, like, I don't want another mishap, or there's runes down there, or glyphs. So I just wanted to scan the area, see if there's anything popping up.
No runes, no glyphs, no items, no bodies. It is strangely cold and quiet.
Okay, that works for me.
What if I Uni and snuggle Uni and sleep?
I'm going to get a long rest.
First thing you guys see upon returning to the keep is a naked Grimly in the ale.
Oh,
I
great.
just walked past.
So, might
Just living my best life.
Is that why it smells like fish?
Nice proportions.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to my room.
I get a long rest if I can.
Okay.
I also get a long rest.
Yep, you guys are able to take a long rest at this point.
And we
Could-
healed those points now, correct?
You
Alright,
double check to make sure that your max points aren't just gone.
now that it's on a long rest.
I would have loved it if they were gone forever.
Yes,
You
long rest.
actually have less health than me.
Speaking of a long rest, we're going to take a short break.
Long rest, short break.
Outstanding! I get all my stuff.
Thank you guys for
I got
sticking around with us. There will be more adventures to come. We hope we are as entertaining for you as they are at the table. We shall be right back, and I will get music going. Rhaenyra!
And we're back.
Hello.
Again.
Guess who's
The
back?
mark is back.
Tell a friend. And tell them to subscribe.
And donate.
Rex gone. Okay.
Alrighty. So you guys take your long rest, recover from your dealings with the Nightwalker and the Bone Naga. I call it the Blother thing this time.
I don't know about you guys, but I slept like a baby.
You're still naked?
I'm still naked.
You should put some clothes on, Greenlee.
We have company coming.
Don't waste my body. But okay.
Go to the door.
You open the door and turn up the Tavoline.
Good morning.
Hope you rested well.
Rested at least.
Fair enough. Is everyone up at this point?
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Alrighty. So, what exactly happened when you went out and found this giant scale spake and whatever the other thing was you called?
It was a large, actually huge creature, full of shadow and shadow. It seemed to drain the life of everything around it. But do you know what those creatures were?
Yeah.
Roll 28
Yes.
on
Yeah.
Roll a 20.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So they
The
were.
look of getting permission.
Yes,
Yeah, I get that.
Those were Night Stalkers, or a Night Stalker, Night Walker.
No, it's because I kept calling it Night Stalker, I'm sorry. I feel like that sounds cooler.
It does sound cooler.
Well,
Aren't Nightwalkers found on street corners?
Aren't night stalkers like old men? Like in the bushes.
Night Stalkers are like a succubus and a werewolf and a catwoman, and they fight for 2 rounds.
Okay.
This sounds kinky.
We have corrupted Greenlee so much.
You're the one who keeps giving her alcohol.
You did far
So-
more damage than I could ever.
I did? You stabbed a sword in my chest. You want to talk about damage?
Anyway, please.
We've got some
I'm a group.
Just a little bit, yeah. I'm not quite sure about this whole sword stabbing through the chest thing, but it sounds cool.
We've got some unresolved trauma.
Was Greenlee ever good anyways?
No, I'm not.
Said Sean.
I was. When I first started this campaign, I was very innocent.
Oh yeah, Gimli was actually pretty pure. It lasted an episode.
So, what did you see in the woods?
And then they took her to a brothel.
The trees had some sort of aura around them.
Didn't help that I chose Elric as my role
I just have to ask. So, when I did detect magic in the woods, was I able to pick or determine
Pinpoint the location.
the school of magic that's affecting the trees? Well, I just
Yeah.
wanted to double check.
I understand. It's very good that you did it. I'm all there for you. I agree. I approve.
Let's
So,
read your dice, Sean.
so the trees had a necromantic aura around them.
I'm also reading it during this time.
That about lines up with what Dorian was able to find and tell me.
Was that pond the same pond that you saw?
It looks similar to the one you had in the vision.
It looks similar. Which, by chance, was the aura affecting the trees? Was it similar to the aura affecting Derry?
Yes.
Gotcha, that works.
Emily has already explained that there is the necromantic aura that has begun forming, not just in that specific section of the woods, but it has begun going around the entirety of the city.
Great.
It's getting to the point where, with your familiarity with the Raven Queen and necromancy in general, you're starting to be able to sense it without having to detect magic.
So this is a new feeling.
basically we have to go out there and try to clear it.
During your sleep, you had more nightmares, by the way.
Did it get bigger?
It was Theory crying to you, begging you to rescue her. And then it switched to the Raven Queen saying that the best mercy would be her death.
I'm gonna go find Varric
Okay?
and ask him.
We're having a meeting right now.
Yeah, fill me in later. I'm gonna go find.
It seems like the aura is coming from somewhere within the woods, but Dorian wasn't able to detect exactly where, just a general direction.
We may need a day or two to recuperate before we can head out.
Of course, I would advise not doing so in the keep. You're on the precipice of whatever this aura is, and if it continues to grow, it may very well take over the keep.
This is a very serious
We'll head back to the
Oh yeah.
Dragonborn's area. The Fexy will have us. How are the nobles holding up?
Upset. Things keep
Of
happening,
course.
they feel out of control. They basically need some kind of security blanket. And I don't have one for them.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I'm half tempted to see if anybody wants to leave, utilizing a teleportation circle to a friendly city. Because obviously the city's about to be under siege.
There's only one teleportation circle left around the city. It would take days to get anybody out.
Well,
And then who do you prioritize? And that.
oh, nobles will be last.
I agree with you, but that would not help the security blanket situation.
I understand. I'll keep it in mind over the next couple days, see what I can figure out. We need at least 2 or 3 days before we can head out, I think. What do you all think?
At this point, there's another knock on the door.
I go get it.
You get it. And it's the merchant from the store where you had requested the items.
Ah,
Sorry.
thank you for the rush work. It's very much appreciated.
He drops it, it shatters.
Yes, I'm sure this is fine.
No
Gosh,
refunds.
it's pressed.
Yes. Nice. Scuffle away.
Cool.
What do you have there?
Well, let me tell you, I have.
Do you remember what you requested?
Yes, I requested something that would increase my dexterity. I requested also an upgrade on my gauntlets. And a better weapon if they had it.
You have gotten
Another
basically
scroll.
a band that goes onto your gauntlets.
Okay.
So you get that upgrade.
Okay, so it's the next level up? Okay.
You know what? I want to see the best merchant in town.
Dory?
I would like an anklet that gives me 16 more spells and strength of 20.
I want one that gives me the same amount of attacks as Elric.
Take 2 levels of fighter if you can get that.
Are those marks that I carved out in the woods like so many sessions ago doing anything?
Those specific trees seem to be unaffected by the necromantic aura. Happy your axe dance is adorable.
Okay, so 23. Alright. Anything else besides that?
There is a ring to improve your dexterity by a point.
I might actually give that up to somebody else. Because I think that 1 point doesn't do anything. days that I need to finish reading the book to increase my dexterity.
Then I think we should leave right now.
Actually, no, the 1 point would actually definitely help. I'll take that.
How many items can you have attuned to yourself at one person?
3.
Okay. So
Normal.
you have your gauntlets, the
Right now.
But he has a room of extra attunement.
Right now, I have 2 items attuned to me. The Belt of Hellguide Strength, which is it's a belt actually, and the Bracers of Defense.
So the ring would be the third.
Yep.
There is a class, I can't remember which one, but there is a class that lets you attune more items. I think it was Artificer.
Artificer lets you do 2 more. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Or some people have made it when you get an ASI, you can take a feat to gain 1 more, but that's homebrew. Anything else?
That's all they were able to
That's
do.
perfectly fine.
How much money
Update
do I
this.
keep in my home? Are you about to go through your notes? Yeah. I have to remember how much money I do in my home.
You gotta reach right in that hole and find out.
Oh, well, this is not useful.
I was just about to say
I have too many numbers in here.
Did y'all actually want to go shopping for items, or
No,
y'all were just being sassy?
I was just being sassy. I don't need to break the game like some characters.
I don't break anything.
I mean, it took 3 sessions for him to be able to get the dang things. What do you want, Rico?
Whatever you think.
I'm talking about in the game, honey.
I want it all. I want the whole world. Willy Wonka.
What kind of enchanting can I get on that special Orichalcum axe with 68 gold?
With the people here not being familiar with the type of metal, let alone the specific deity it supposedly came from, they wouldn't know how to do anything to it.
While I'm editing everything, should I go ahead and add the bonus from the book or not?
Yeah, does everybody agree to wait 2 to 3 days?
You're reading a book too to make yourself smarter, right?
I don't have one.
Who is reading a book? There was somebody else who read a book.
I had a book. Oh, what was the book that I got?
You got a book, Baron got a book, and Elric got a book.
You got a book of the Undead. You got a book of plus.
Something.
It's either charisma or con.
I don't think it was charisma.
I think it was Con.
Yeah.
Just a second. Yeah, it was con because that would put me at +4 for Constitution. Alright, I'm gonna read this book that was made just for me.
Yeah, it was big tiny.
That's a really nice lady at that temple.
Okay. Then I added it.
What are you going shopping for?
I want to see if I could
This is nasty.
find an artificer or someone who could create a special item.
I mean,
There's a specific thing that
well, the only artificer within town is Vexy.
I'll talk to Brixie then.
Uh-oh. Hi, Vexy.
What's to be on my initiative now?
I have
Nice.
a tax point for you.
Nice.
What can I do?
And I have
So,
+6
my lead.
light strength.
There's a downfall to using it.
Okay.
She
Smart.
causes anyone that hears it to fall asleep. So I was wondering if you could create some sort of device that, when activated,
+10.
enables earmuffs or something that just goes down, just a flat that can go down to block all hearing.
I could do that, but obviously, when it's activated, you would be able to hear other things. As
Right,
well.
exactly. Is it possible to uni-activate it? Like, let's say if I get the team to get their own, will it be able to be activated at the same time?
That might take me some time to figure out. But I can see what I can do.
Something that can get connected to one switch, or I have magical abilities. I need to use a special.
Technically, all Baron has to do is just change his clothes to have earmuffs.
Specifically
Changes
for
the entire
Lyra,
outfit.
Theoretically, place a switch on the Lyra itself to trigger the gadgets.
Perfect. I think that would be great. That's exactly what I want.
There won't be a way of making the gadgets discern who they're on, so
Exactly.
someone else got the gadget,
Actually,
they would be able
Constitution
to
doesn't
use
have
your
that.
ear as well.
Perfect.
Okay. I would need you to stay
Can
here
we-
with the Lyra.
Of course, I will. Can we also do one more failsafe for this Lear? Make it so I can hard de-enable the gadget. And it won't work for everyone. Just in case it did get into the wrong.
It's 2 days. I don't know if I can
Okay.
do something like that.
That's fine in the future, maybe.
Besides that, in the reading, I will attempt to gather the nobles for a meeting.
Okay. You do anything other than try and find an enchanter?
Still trying to find an enchanter, but not for the axe, but for my armor, since I still have yet to get that done.
What can I do for you, darling?
I need my armor to be harder and protect more.
I mean, I can make a lot of things harder, darling.
I messed up.
I've made a mistake.
I regret all life decisions.
One more episode after this one. Yep, Sean, this is the second to last episode.
I mean, besides the egg moment.
The egg moment.
I just wanted omelets.
Oh, goodness. I can see what I can do, darling. What do you have in the form of payment? As much as I appreciate your group, I cannot keep working for free.
I give him all of my money, which is 68 gold and 20 silver.
This is pretty generous. He takes 30 of it and gives the rest back to you. You're lucky you're nice, darling. Someone else might take advantage of you.
I'm not quite sure about these shiny metal thingies or what they're worth. I mean, I'm used to rocks.
I'm going to be that on that.
Instead of a group of meeting with the nobles, I want to make a proclamation to the town.
Okay.
Nobles and the common people.
Okay. So you're able to basically get your armor bumped up 1 status.
So it's a +1.
It takes about an hour for them to gather up enough people, but what is your proclamation?
Okay. I'll stand up there.
You have a whole ass speech.
So this is a real
Really?
lord, by the way,
Really?
guys.
He is a
For
real
his
lord.
Secret Santa, he received a lordship.
My PC received a lordship in their name. That is awesome. Our city has had a trying time as of late. From our population being whisked away from an exile due to the power-hungry grab of an exiled noble, to cults infiltrating our very lives, destroying what safeguards the leadership has made for us. We have all fallen on hard times. Our roads are no longer safe. Suffering has touched each and every one of our houses. Our enemies have taken notice. Thinking us a wounded dog.
I use prestidigitation to make a hand to me.
I do the same thing, but I do a heart right next to it.
I look at a mage to do dispel hazard. Thinking us a wounded dog, they have come to put us down. These powers that have leaked into our realm from the realm of the gods. The savages have now surrounded most of our city, threatened to take not only our lives, but use us as tools in death to further hurt us and our families. Wounded we may be. But wounded is when a beast is most dangerous. We fight, not for riches, not for glory, but we fight for our families, our town, for our very survival. Never before has this city faced this many threats on this many fronts.
Is anybody else?
We must, as a people, evolve for the good of every citizen.
Maybe after we survive Cyberdyne.
We must stand together as one if we are to defeat this threat.
There's some like hushed murmurs in the crowd.
I use minor illusion to make it sound like the audience is saying, "Stand together as one!" Yeah!
Yeah, that's good, baby. It'll get it
Yeah,
going.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get this vibe up.
Also, kids, I appreciate your emotes. Oh my lord.
I, for one, and
There
my
will
friends,
be a season 2, Sean.
I, for one, and my friends will go face this head on.
There's some scattered applause, and people seem to not know how to respond.
I use my minor illusion again to make it sound like there's more applause. Long live nobleman Elric! First of his name!
My next character's going to be bugging for Noble. Just watch.
I mean, isn't anyone on an evil campaign? Alright.
That was sweet.
Nobility of a country, why not the world?
It's actually a speech I wrote for one of my NPCs in my other game. I was caged up on it.
Nice.
I didn't think I should go into this disbanding the Noble Council, though. I
Right.
didn't think that would work well.
People of this country, I ask you to reach in here and do what feels right.
Hey, I had a serious moment here. Come on.
So the speech happens on the second day. Clouds had gathered. Seems like you guys are in for a storm. You get through the speech without rain. And as soon as your speech is done, thunder begins booming. Abnormal patterns of lightning begin flashing. People immediately start scattering to their homes.
What did you do? Oh, I invited the death here.
She brings a tempest to us.
Elric gave a coherent speech, so clearly the end of the world.
And coming forth from the storm, you see a giant winged snake person.
A snurson?
I'm gonna have to put my foot down and say no.
You asked for a winged snake.
Is that something I asked for?
This is Greenleaf's fault.
Once again, and I try to yell, once again we are tested. Once again, our enemies will die.
You guys stand back. I got this.
See,
I fly 10 feet forward and I cast invisible.
Upon him pulling out his sword, I'm gonna cast fly on him.
Karjo is not surprised. As this thing flies down out of the clouds, its tail kind of whips around, smacking the podium that was in front of Elric as if challenging him directly.
I scream in a rage and
initiative.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
24.
23.
11.
I get a +3 now. For all that dice work.
Natural 15.
Damn, that was all over the place.
Again, the paladin goes
So you
last.
can fly.
Got it. That's very good. I also am raging already, so put that in.
I like to think Lindsay's like, yeah, charge, and takes a step back. We're all in this together.
All in this together.
What is this? It's so cute. Kitty cat.
Could you give something
What the hell are you looking at that during the
Could you
game?
give something disadvantage on a save?
Maybe I have to have use my
Before you murder all of us.
I have to use
Try
I
to
have
give
to
me
use
a
my bonus
hesitation.
or reaction
Alright.
or bonus action to actually show it.
Did it
This
work?
is what I'm thinking.
25 to 20,
24.
24 and 23.
Wait. I think I'm.
Okay, yeah. You just gotta let me go first.
Yeah. I'm going last.
Does anybody know what a seraphim is and what it's immune to?
I can't say it.
Can I
Or
roll
does not
Arcana
know.
to see if I know what this creature is?
Sure.
Could I do the same?
Sure.
15.
You can as well as do your recent trip to the Nine Hells.
Oh, I have advantage on Arcana actually.
You go first.
Because my
Whatever.
Initiative 20 to 15.
23.
I got you.
Okay.
18. Okay.
That's a 6.
I mean that's a 16 for me for all my Arcana.
What was y'all's?
I got an 11 on initiative.
I got a 4. Bringing up the rear.
Just the way you like it.
Oh my god.
Damn burn.
Cautious, Elric. Marin's bringing up the rear.
Sean says, I got a rock.
Where is Carjo at?
Dealing with orphans.
Y'all left him in Nithrak.
Hey, he's getting
He's
getting some halfling loving.
He seemed happy about it.
Yeah. At least halfling happy.
Alright.
Oh, just like
He'll
Elric.
be half halfling, half cat.
First in the chopping block, in order, is Greenlee.
Alright, so did my 16 get anything for Arcana check? No, I'm sorry, I got a 15, that's right.
Yeah, I got a 16.
15 to 16,
18.
18.
A 6.
Alright,
It flies, it's scaly, it's a dragon, obviously.
you feel like you saw one of these things possibly in the Nine Hells, but you're pretty focused on the Rakshasa, so you can't be certain. You three know that it's some kind of fiend or devil of some sort. This thing is huge, by the way. Literally
Oh, like-
size huge.
Oh, okay.
Like, this thing is as big as the Nightwalker that was towering over the trees.
Oh, that thing towered over trees.
Alright. So let me start with Bigsby's hands. I'm going to attempt to grasp it again.
Okay.
It'll probably not be able to be grasped, but that's okay.
I mean, it's not a mini grapple.
18.
That's
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's not quite right.
26.
Plus 8 would be 17. You said you got a 26?
Yes.
Actually, because let's see, to beat a 26, I have a plus 8, so I need to get at least an 18.
At least an 18, yeah. 19.
Yeah, not worth it. Alright. Well, next turn.
Yeah, next
You
turn.
attempt
Hey, it's out
to-
there. That's the good thing. It's
Yeah.
out there.
You attempt to grapple it, but almost just with the strength of the wings alone, and it just.
The hand goes.
Alright, that worked.
Alright. I'm already raging
And flying.
and flying. How far up is it?
I mean, the end of its tail whipped the podium, so you're technically within range to hit it.
Okay.
But if you want to get up to like the main body part of it, it'd be
Oh, yeah?
20 feet up.
Okay, 20 feet up. I'm there. I got a flight speed of what, 90? Something like that. Reckless, Great Weapon Master.
16.
Oh, that's gonna hit. That should definitely hit. So it is 23.
That hits?
Second attack. That might not hit. That's only a 16.
Nope.
Okay. Should I take out any die?
Remove the fire die.
Okay, that's 4d4 gone. Alright. I would like to also get big. And then as my bonus action, I am going to... Also, I need it...
Only for car show. I imagine that's about enjoying
Oh,
your
that's
time there.
nice. Look at that.
Nice.
12, 17, 18, 19, plus 34.
19 plus 34, 53.
53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 53,
61.
61. I need to do a strength saving throw as chains of molten metals right out from the ground.
22.
It passes, but it takes 5 more. Actually, no, it doesn't take that 5 because it's immune to fire. And then I'm activating my storm room.
Okay.
So how much total?
61.
61.
Okay.
Storm room's activated and my giants.
Okay. Next up is it. It's going to make its first attack at you.
Which is what, Alric?
It has advantage.
Good, because I got him that one.
Being fair.
That's a 31.
That barely hits.
Just need it. Just need it.
Okay.
That ties.
Can I get 3 more d6, please? 1, 2, 3. Have I got the designer? 12,
Oh my
18,
god, that's a lot of sixes.
19 plus 9 is 28 slashing damage.
28 slashing. 14.
Now, why won't you roll max damage
You are
from me?
sorry.
I know, right? When I roll, you only know it's number 2.
So go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
I get a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, let me just make sure, because I don't believe I get... yes, I have advantage on this.
It's a grapple check.
Okay, I have advantage.
Okay.
So, let me just get back to that.
Those are
About 13, 23.
That is a fail.
Okay.
It lashes its claw at you, and as it digs its claws into you, it brings you in, and you are considered grappled.
Okay. I'm fine, I can still attack like that.
Let's see. You take an extra. Oh gosh, I need 38. I need 5 to 8, please.
There's 2.
Thank you.
2 more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
1 more. Thank you. 8, 16, 20, 25, 29 slashing damage.
29, 28, 14. Got it.
He will use it as a second attack. How would y'all have been arranged while he was making this proclamation?
Is he on like a podium or something, or like?
He was standing at a podium. Yes.
I would have flown 30 feet to the right when I cast my spell.
As soon as I cast haste on him, I would, or not haste, fly. I would have been away because I like my distance.
I was relatively close to him.
So you two would have probably been within the vicinity.
Yeah.
judgment on threats, tiny armored person, person with magical item, person with magical item.
It's going after me.
Yep.
How far is Elric?
I mean, it's got it. This thing is 20 feet long. It's
What?
whapping at you with its tail. And that is a 31 to hit.
Nah, it misses.
No, it's not the typical tail you try to get.
Okay. That is
Still my reaction.
7 plus 9 is 16 piercing damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
Okay. So you take another 18 poison damage and are considered poisoned. So you can have a short or long rest. So, question for Brian.
Shoot.
It technically attacked another player, or another person.
I can still
but
attack it.
Okay, even though it was well out of your range because it was the tail.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and do your
I'm
second.
not doing it.
Okay.
I'm saving my reaction for something.
Okay.
I have a lot of stuff, but unfortunately, my action economy, a lot of it's my reaction. So I have to. I'm saving it.
Alrighty. That brings us to Lucian.
Prismatic spray.
Okay.
Fuck you, bitch.
You're just spraying up its tail as its stinger is like in you.
What is it?
18. That's 2 rays.
Oh, damn!
Roll
Yes!
But you
If
have
I
to
roll
ignore-
another 8, does it not
No,
count?
you have to ignore 8s.
I rolled these 2.
These are mine.
Be mine?
No, you go for it, man. I was like, where are my D8s?
You just got left there.
3 and 3.
I think you have to. It's 2 rays, so you would
That's
roll
me 2
it.
different ones?
Yeah, it should
Okay.
be. I'll double check for you. Because you have to roll already for the first one.
Yay, a big hug for Elric.
Bring it on.
Yeah,
Hey, as long as it's grappling me and damaging me, they are all safe. That is the point of Elric.
7.
Alright.
Elric's getting hugged, Lucian's being penetrated.
It's not the first
Not for
time.
the first time.
The target is struck by 2 rays.
Oh, damn. Okay, so
Roll twice.
Mischievous spirit has been redeemed.
Target is struck by 2 rays. Roll twice more, re-rolling any 8. So I would say, since it's 2 rays, 2 3s, it would not be.
Alright, I did
That's
a
okay,
3 and a
three
7.
and a seven.
So it's 10d6
so
lightning. And
lightning and violet. So then for this one, we're gonna
Oh,
target
that's
is
nice.
blinded.
has to do a wisdom saving throw or
It must do a wisdom saving throw at the start of the next turn. A successful save ends the blindness. If it fails to save, the creature
Sorry,
is
I thought that was the table.
transported to another plane of existence of the DM's choosing.
So it gets
No longer
banished.
blinded.
And I would not go with it, even though it's grappling me. It's that person just saying.
Damn. Can't banish Elric to hell?
Bring it.
So,
He'll be there
it must
eventually.
make a wisdom saving throw of 18.
You'll like
If
it
does
there. I have
not
a summer
pass-
home.
We'll just do that one first.
I mean,
If
it's
it
always
doesn't pass
summer there,
the
but-
18,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some nice
How
goes
long
into
is-
real estate.
How long is the banishment? Is it like indefinite or? Ooh. Perminato.
I'm gonna use one of its legendary resistances to auto succeed that.
yeah, okay.
And then you get the 10d6
It had
damage.
a 15, so it was like, nope.
And then it needs a
How
dexterity
many
saving
does
throw.
it have?
You don't know.
Oh, damn.
It needs to what?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I say something? Dexterity saving throw for the lightning damage.
Okay. That's a
18.
17.
10d6 damage, full damage.
Full damage.
Ride the lightning.
Well, I'm gonna knock down one of his legendary resistance.
Here's 5.
I think he has a full 10 right there.
I always
He
like
had
this.
them counted out and everything.
I always like the smaller d6s too. They seem to roll better for me.
Okay, but these ones are pretty.
That's your yes. Do you want your red one?
So,
Yes.
five,
I'm gonna have to.
Crystal, do you mind handing me the red one? Thank you, D.
It sucks. It's only 25.
Hey, let's still
One
25.
causes lightning.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, where are you? Features and traits. Oh no, quit. There we go.
Alrighty. That brings us to Nish.
Come on, Nish, use a legendary action.
Because I'll have disadvantage on everything. I mean, I can still do the one thing.
Nope.
It's
She
just
has
I don't get
a
any
Horde
attacks.
Breaker feat, which is great for multiple.
All in one.
Ah.
She's just gonna dual attack. First one. Second one. Okay.
She's good with the bow.
So that's 10.
She saved mine.
See, that's why I think Rangers are just. I think Arcane Archer is the better archer. Over a Ranger. Fighter is the better archer.
She unleashes 2 arrows, which pierce within the thing's tail. And that brings us to Rack.
Can I hit it?
It's got the edge of its tail in Lixian, which is near you.
Alright, I'd like to hit that. And since Lix is nearby, that.
You see a strange look of euphoria on Lixian's face even as he fights.
Yeah. Tail's getting you. There's a difference.
The point is something's getting got and he's happy.
14 plus 9. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then I need to make my second attack. 14 plus 9 is 23. So both of them are going to hit. So that's a d12 for both, and that's with the or whatever cool metal sword or axe.
You could just give it a name to make it easier.
The backbiter.
I was gonna say cool metal axe. There's its name.
The back way?
So that's a 7 and a 6.
For damage?
Yeah, and I'm allowed to smite too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After you hit, yeah.
One could also call it the ass chomper.
How about the tail
Bottom feeder.
slicer?
The salad tosser.
I'm gonna burn.
Y'all were skirting around it, and then
And
Joey's
Joey
like,
just-
I'm gonna dive in.
What can I say? I reached for it.
I'm gonna burn 2 third level spell slots for both of the smites.
Okay.
And is it a fiend?
Yes.
Alright, then it'll take an extra d8. So.
I mean, kids agreed with you on the salad tosser.
How come a mind tosser was blended out like it was a bad word? It says the salad star.
So that's.
Is that really?
I'm gonna need more d8 peoples. I need 5 in total. To technically 10 in total.
There's the bag. They're separated into different
What do you
die
need?
types.
d8s. That's
There
d6.
you go. D8. And
I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got enough. Just need to.
can you clear out your D6s?
It's considered poor etiquette to leave your dice in the tray.
Yeah, Josh.
Excuse me?
I mean, what do we expect from our Scrooges over here?
Yes.
So I never truly knew what that meant before.
What, Scrooges?
Tossing salad.
Oh, you just
I
messed
never
up.
got to read my.
You just.
light damage.
I got yours.
Interference.
Passive
There should be
interference.
automatic 8s.
Passive interference.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
roll
like
for
that.
y'all for one of
Oh, I
As a
still have
DM, it would be
smite
automatic
roll.
gates. If it's a player, you get a reroll.
Alright, so that's 12. 16,
Yeah, if it's a
17,
DM, definitely.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
17 plus 7. 24.
24, 28 damage on the first smite.
Okay.
Then the second smite is hitting next.
Rack drop a thunder.
With all these high level monsters, it's like it's better level.
6, 10, 16, 17 more radiant
And with one
damage.
instance, it's only if you want it, completely. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay.
And that was with 17 more radiant.
Math. Alright,
And my... Oh wait, no, I can't cast that. Never mind.
that brings us to Varen.
I'm going to yell out to Elric, "Hey, can you help me out?" and cast Disintegrate.
Disadvantage on saving throw. That's my reaction.
Okay.
It has a dex save of 16.
Hey, if it burns a legendary, it burns a
So
legendary.
nat 20 on the first. A nat 16 plus what?
It passed.
Dex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's alright.
That's
That is fine.
Still does some damage. That's what I was hitting my reaction for.
Set half of 79, 78,
35 plus.
39.
39.
But, yeah, 39.
Yeah, 39.
39 force damage.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
Don't make me do too much math.
Stop. Give us enemies with 5 hit points.
And-
You don't have to do any math, I promise you.
Yeah, except for
Can-
Katie Fun to y'all, I would have to have like 100 of them.
Clean. Clean.
Yeah, that's turn.
I think
Turns
me
into a
and Brian would
dancing
have the most
in the
fun.
blood kind of thing. And what?
That's turn.
Okay. That brings us back to a green wing.
Alright, so as a bonus action, I'm going to punch it with my Bigsby's hand.
Or you can have it try to grab me. No, no, right.
I'm gonna go ahead and have it. You make a death saving throw real quick.
Did you say death saving?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Damn, really
Am I
die.
close to it?
Just roll for me.
Where's my dex?
Are you within 10 feet of me too?
17? Probably not.
So you manage to just barely dodge out of the way as a rock comes flying past you from a kid that was trying to throw it at the.
Mischievous spirit.
Yep. Upon seeing that it misses, just kind of freezes for a second and runs away.
Disintegrate.
I'm gonna make a mental image of that kid.
Tell Albert about that kid will be growing your honeydew for the rest of his life.
Alright, so back to Bigsby's hand. Let me get back to these guys.
I wanted to find the funniest way to do this experience. I'm like, somebody's gonna
It
get
should
hit
have
with
been
a
a jar,
rock.
though.
That would have been hilarious.
That would be like, ah!
You're considered frightened for a rock?
Sorry, I'm getting to my other character.
No,
I
you're
was like,
Nat 20.
nice.
Okay, so that is going to be, what? 8d8 force damage. Okay. Yes.
What are you casting?
This is Bigsby's hand.
Awesome.
Do you need more?
I need 2 more. And I'll just reroll one of these. That's fine. Okay, so that is 8, 10, 13,
My turn. I know what I'm gonna do already.
19, 25.
What?
That was the highest one.
TikTok?
32.
No, memes.
32 force damage.
Yep.
32 14?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Everybody want to take their dice back? 'Cause I don't
Please, let's fight for these.
Don't think any of these rooms.
I am Deadite.
And then I am going to get within 60 feet of it. I am going to do Cone of Cold. This
Okay.
is a con save.
Ten?
You fail. So that is
You
You
fail.
say that so harshly. Like everybody else is like, "That's a fail." You're like, "You fail." Failure.
And you fail.
everybody who took their D8 back. Can I have it?
Do that.
I really should have thought this through.
All around the DP2, pass around the 8. All the damage being dealt goes make a doctor.
14. 18.
So it takes the fail.
22.
Okay.
26.
So there's 2 more.
4.
So I got a good one.
What's 26 plus 8?
26.
34.
Yeah.
34? Alright, and one more. 40.
Okay.
And that's cold.
Which does nothing.
Son of a I thought because it was like a demon that cold would do something.
Yep. You really hate him. I can't say anything to you.
I'm thinking into the 6. Why do you think it took the fail?
Yeah, I know. I was hoping you would just miss that and be like, no, it uses. I was like, damn.
Alrighty, that brings us to Elric.
I am going to try to get out of this grapple.
Okay.
22.
DC is 24.
Okay. Grapple.
Okay.
Wait, what is it? What'd you get?
22.
And what is it?
24.
I'm gonna use bend block.
1.
That's plus 2.
About.
Yep.
Okay. That's still my turn. So
Yep.
I get my reactions back and my bonus actions back.
I mean, I shouldn't have done that because you totally let me waste the spell, but I'm a better person. I'm bigger than that.
But you gotta mention that though, didn't you? You're not that big of a person. I'm a bigger person, but not that big.
Not that big.
There you go. That's my turn.
I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'm actually pretty good at that now.
You know, had that attack actually gone through, I would have did like 80 something damage. I would have been a badass. I'm dead.
6.
I did the.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
You did. You did.
That is a fail.
Yep.
You are considered frightened of the creature until next turn.
Okay.
Can you be frightened?
To the
in your
start of my
rage?
next turn?
Yes.
Oh, I'm good.
Or until the
Can
end
you be
of
frightened
its
in
next
your
turn.
rage?
Yes, I'm not a berserker.
Oh.
I'm sorry, did you say that last part again, Dee?
Until the end of its next turn.
Okay, so it'll carry on to this.
Anybody
Okay.
remember what kind of spell damage actually did work on this creature?
I did a shit ton of radiant.
It is going to.
Force works. Fire didn't work.
It's gonna
Yeah, fire didn't work. Ice didn't work.
claw Elric. This time it's gonna sting Rack. So it kind of pulls its stinger out of you. Which you should have taken poison damage on your turn.
It hasn't been my turn again.
Since you got hit by the stinger?
Yeah, it hasn't been,
Yeah.
Okay.
it hasn't been our turn again. It's fair.
So first the claws at Elric. That is a 28.
Reroll.
That's even higher. That
And it
is
hits.
a 35.
And it hits.
Okay. That was almost a nat 20. Okay.
I gotta mark this off.
5, 9, 12, 16, plus 9, 27 slashing damage, and do another strength.
That is an 18 plus 10. 28.
So, yep, you're safe. You're not grappled this time.
Alright.
Let's see. And to sting you. So that's not great. 4 plus 16, 20.
I'm going to use my shield. And so that's
sorry.
17 plus 5. That's
Okay, so it does not hit through you. You whip up your shield as the tail goes to pierce you, and it just kind of ricochets off. A horrible screeching sound as the stinger scrapes against the metal.
The spell shield.
It's a spell. Makes a magical claim. It's still piercing. That could have been your face.
I still need damage.
Yeah.
Right. Didn't I do the damage on it?
No, you didn't do damage on me. It just had me do a grapple check, and I passed the grapple. But it hit me, so I still need
I rolled
damage.
a 4d6, didn't I?
Mhm.
You
I
didn't tell
did.
me. You didn't say
It was
what I-
27.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I completely spaced
I'm like, wait a minute, I
27
already
says
did
13.
this.
I'm just trying to make sure I take my damage. That's all.
Alrighty. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me turn this around. Need to make sure I'm trying to remember all of these feats that they have. Alright, that brings us to Lixian.
Where's the next right?
Okay. You're just gonna
I
Popping
have
all these
4
gems
more.
That's a lot.
Okay, that is the fire, I think. Yep.
see.
15.
15 what?
I mean, it has to beat an 18. Oh, my dice.
What is it rolling? Strength, dex, con?
That's wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let me double check.
I think it's immune to fire damage.
Is it?
I think so.
Is it immune to fire?
Immune? Yes.
So it doesn't do anything.
So we could skip that whole.
Yeah,
Let's skip all that math.
So you roll
Bonus action
27,
do anything?
and that does
Right.
nothing.
Rack.
Right.
I
Yes.
believe that you can throw a horse if you want to throw a horse.
The force
You got
horse.
it, you got it inside you.
Right here.
Oh, did we get the name of this thing with our Arcana?
You did not.
Okay. I just
Save
wanted
the
to know for
cowboy
our
through the
meeting later.
horse.
Alright, that brings us to Nish. Let's see. That's a hit. That just hits. So that's.
And shield should last until my next turn, right?
Yep.
This is like the first time I've actually been able to use it.
Shields are really badass. though.
Which brings us to Rick.
Rack is going to hit it again
Okay.
with his backbiter.
His tail's right in front of you.
19 on the first one.
Just hits.
On my second one,
Oh,
a 19 plus 9, that's a
28.
28.
Is it? Is, the,
28 damage or the to hit?
To hit on my second.
That
does
hit.
that have a horn for a hand?
That's what I thought the first two, but I think its hand is right there. It's holding a
Oh.
war horn.
I like how it has a mullet. That lets you know that it's evil.
And then I'm going to burn 2 first level spell slots for smite.
Serious outfit here, though.
So
Yes.
it'll be 68 radiant for my 2 first smites.
Just be thankful it's coming to attack us here and we're not at its place. No layer actions.
7, 8, 9. The 19 damage on my first attack, and then 14 damage on the second one, and then d8s for smite. Five, and then
You need another one?
yep.
Just don't want it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Well,
I went flying.
that's a 4 on that one. So that's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 plus 7, 25. 25 radiant.
Okay. Once again, it screeches out in pain. Thank you.
And on my bonus action, where are you?
We're almost to the end of the session. You can make it. I believe in you.
I want to cast Divine Favor
Oh, I
as
just
a.
got that. What you said. I just got it now. What the heck?
Things on the internet? Oh.
I'm casting Divine Favor as a first level spell.
Okay. Refresh my memory on what that does.
Your prayer empowers you with Divine Radiance until the spell ends. Your weapon attacks deal an extra d4 radiant damage on a hit.
Nice. Okay.
Is that concentration?
Yeah, it's for.
Alrighty. And that brings us to Avarin.
Third level lightning bolt, dex save of 16.
Okay. That's a nat 16.
Alrighty.
Still half damage. All counts.
34, 17. I'm gonna add my intelligence modifier since it's an evocation. 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, is that already half?
Yes, it's 34 naturally, halved it to 17, adding the 4, so 21.
Okie dokie.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us back to Greenlee. As usual, you're dead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna punch it with Bigsby's hand.
Okay. I cast punch.
That makes me hit. This Greenlee with that hand is stronger than our
25.
That hits.
Okay.
shit. You can bitch about it. You're raging with your with Bixby's hand. You finally figured out how to rage.
19. 24 points of force damage.
Nice.
Okay.
I see. That's on a bonus action. That's awesome.
And then I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at 4th level.
Okay.
Lightning damage. 21.
That hits.
2, 10, 16, 17, 24, 27.
Okay.
Was that 6 or was that 5?
No, I wasn't counting.
I think one more. Whatever I said plus 7.
27 plus 7.
34.
Yeah, 34.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
You got it.
Wasn't expecting that. So I like to think that I cast the Chromatic Orb, and it's like it's about to yell, "Argh!" and it goes right in its mouth, and then just and it turns to ash.
You see the thing yell out after being punched by Bigsby's hand, and Greenlee just promptly shocks the shit as the lightning goes into its mouth. You can see the glow radiating through its throat and inside of its chest.
Can I get in on this too? Do you go next?
With a reaction.
Okay. I just want to yell as loud as I can. Hopefully some people hear, "Get out of our city!" That's it. As I'm going to hit it, but Greenlee kills it before he gets it.
Yep.
Now where's that little boy?
The lightning basically cooks the thing from the inside, and you see the gases build up as it explodes the chest. Bits of gore just raining down as the body falls with a very loud thud.
That's so gross. Oh my gosh. Prestidigitation.
Search the body.
Search the body.
Search the body. There's nothing left.
Well,
The chest
is gone.
exploded, but
Yeah, there's still, and I will assist you.
Okay.
You guys ever seen the movie Addie's
Natural
Addams Family
20.
Values?
nice.
So 20, I believe it's 28. Let me double check.
I mean, there's approximately 17 feet of tail with a stinger at the end, and the 2 wings still there.
Try to harvest the.
So 28.
Okay. It didn't seem like it was the type to carry much on it. The wings and the scales seem
Lay on
like they're
hands.
salvageable, so you can potentially make something from it.
Taking
Or
that poison out of me.
Rack, can you help me with this, please?
Who else got poison?
Sure.
just you.
Just
You
Sarah.
hated the shield, so.
I'm going to make my nature check with Rack's advantage
Yep,
to try to get
yeah, I
the
heard
venom.
you.
I need your muscles. Hold this so I can. 11 plus my nature.
Did the axe give any kind of signs or anything while profusely smiting with it?
Nature. Where's nature? 16.
It's pretty big, so I would say you're able to kind of work your way through. It doesn't look pretty, but you're able to get the poison sac out of it.
Awesome.
Can I do a perception check to see like the weather or if anything else is coming?
Sure.
I will assist with that.
And hopefully the guards are not running up to defend the city. Really?
19.
Well done.
Thank you. But we have another nemesis. There's a little rock-throwing boy.
We will make sure that they make your bed every day when we find them. And give you massages.
The axe is resonating in a specific
I wanted a little more
tone
blood,
that you
but
feel
okay.
like you can hear echo a great distance off.
Am I the only one that's hearing this? This
Yep.
axe is ringing.
I think you're crazy.
It pretty quickly fades after the battle.
Do you have tinnitus?
So as the guards are rushing out,
Yes. I mean, they were there. Like
a
they,
little bit too scared to move.
no, they got there like by the end of the fight.
Yeah.
It took them 3 rounds to get there, which isn't long.
That's
but
not long. That's actually pretty good or strong start.
Yeah, y'all just wrecked it before they could actually do anything.
Oh,
Well, that means the whole town saw us be badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't already know that.
I use illusion to put a marked symbol above us.
Hell yeah!
Look over to the captain. Is that enough of a security blanket?
I'll see what I can do. We can argue whether this thing was summoned by magic, but it was also created. It's going to be a debate.
Magic
either
is
way.
in the world no matter what. We can't just bar all magic out.
I am aware.
So here's this big poison sack. Have some alchemists see what they can make for us.
Absolutely.
Like, seeing was this poison pretty effective?
No less.
Are you still able to have children?
Hopefully not.
Oh, maybe that's why Soliana left.
Possibly.
Cannon now.
My yay.
Wait. You mean she may have my...
Quarter elf children.
Oh, I can check.
you can?
Yeah, I can check.
How does this work?
3/4 elf.
You know Soliana.
I can scry.
I mean, we had
Let's not
Joey
waste
here.
our
Joey can
trying
see
on
what
that.
happens.
We have
Did-
bigger problems right now.
Did Varric meet Soliana?
We have bigger problems. Find out how many illegitimate children Lixian has fathered throughout the
That is a
realms.
very important...
4.
That is... Really?
4. I was at least thinking
Well,
5 times that.
At least we can start the village down.
That went over my head.
Oh my god. This is a village full of Luxians.
Terrible.
And that's how you get towns like the one in Mythra where they have to outsource their breeding to
Yeah.
Hire some of
Makes
the
sense.
hire hire some of the townsfolk that have not been able to get work because of everything to clean up this mess from the town treasury. That way they can at least have some money to get by.
Roll a perception check.
I will.
It's to find that little boy, isn't it?
Bad
Ooh,
luck.
no, 4.
Bad luck.
You know what? This is important. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Tides of Chaos.
Yeah.
Not much better though. 13.
You hear the sound of vomiting, and you see the kid just vomiting at the sight of all this gore. The one
Awesome.
that threw the rock at you.
I'm gonna,
Punishment enough.
I'm gonna use minor
Distemper.
illusion. Be like, you repent. In a deep voice.
Really?
Wait, I'm
You
not
see a
hurting
small
him.
puddle of blood. He runs
You're
away crying.
You're making it worse.
I'm satisfied.
Really, that could have been my child.
Greenleaf saves the city, makes a child pee their pants immediately afterwards.
It's all about balance.
Are you sure your morally questionable campaign isn't now?
We should go see the clerics, see if they can heal us up and save some more resources.
Listen, there's a price to pay for throwing things at me. Ask Litsina.
Yes. I have potions.
Like
I
I trying to
can.
throw at you, though.
I
was
currently
trying to hit
have-
the giant monster.
Don't get 2 days.
Oh,
Get 2 days.
okay.
I
I was
have.
brave with that kid.
I currently have 9 greater and 10
Now
superior.
I feel bad. What can I do for the kid?
You should father him.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's weird. I'm not
Find
gonna
their
do
family.
Are they talking about wrestling-ish?
Let's,
From what you told me about your wrestling experiences, yes.
let's go see the temple. Let's go see the clerics, see if they can
Have you all wrestled before?
use some of their magic.
We can
tools.
arm wrestle.
Not just with the arms.
I'm gonna cast Charm on the kid to get him to calm down.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give him like 10 gold. For being brave.
Just bribe the kid. Hush money so he doesn't complain.
Like, shut up.
Like, you are very brave. And here's 10 gold for being brave. And I'm gonna go before the spell wears off. Bye!
Just a very confused kid.
Oh, it's a little girl?
A little bit of vomit in the mouth, pistol in the pants.
Prestidigitation.
That's what you can do.
Can
Remember,
After-
pixies are friends!
after we do all this, can I actually go shopping? Because I need materials for a spell, and I want to find out what his axe does. So
Okay.
I need incense worth 250 gold,
So all negotiations should be handled. Here's 10 gold. Go away.
and 4 ivory strips worth 50 gold each. Am I able to find that stuff in town?
I'd say it takes you the better part of the day, but yeah.
Okay, that's worth it.
Then, while that's going on, I'm going to spend more time with visiting the noble houses one by one, also inspecting our defenses, doing the noble crap.
Yeah.
Because I have no choice.
I want to check in with Vexy.
So as I understand this correctly, since I haven't been here for a bit, the town hates magic people.
Now, it's
Alright,
recent.
I'm all yours.
development.
Well, then they don't
I'll be
deserve
here all
clerics. We're going on strike.
Is that okay? We can even share a cot.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Then I'll sleep in your bed while you do
If
it.
they don't want them, then they shouldn't. You know. I mean, of course, we're gonna heal them and
Beat
stuff,
red.
protect them, but they're being a little bit counterintuitive.
It's easy. They're acting from a place of fear. So we have to show them how magic can be used to benefit. And also the fact that if they outlaw magic in here, it doesn't matter because people out there will use magic. And magic's the best defense against magic is either a big ass sword, which is made by magic, or other magic.
I agree.
So,
There.
Oh, I was dreaming. Oh, is it done yet?
So.
It's only been an hour.
I need to give all y'all potions. I need to give everybody potions.
Yeah. Well, I was going to the well, since we have a day, I don't need to go to the clerics for healing, so we'll just do the short rest, long rest, and all that.
Okay.
We're
Everybody.
Maybe we should hold on because I think this might be close to the end,
Okay.
and then we can do that at the beginning.
Was there something specific to
I was just gonna hand out potions.
Okay.
That's it.
Or you can just do it in Discord.
Yeah.
After the destruction of multiple giant creatures now looming over the city, the capital of Saltadore, an ever-looming necromantic aura that seems to be creeping inward onto the city, even to the point where it's infesting the keep. And making a child kiss their pants and driving with tentacles. We are going to call it a session. We will reconvene next week for our final session of the campaign.
Final session. We made it.
Let's see what'll happen with Derry. Let's see what choices they'll make. Are they
Derry
going to kill the
dead.
kid? Are they going to rescue the kid?
Very dead.
And what's going to happen with the anti-magic group? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Sean, for your donations, and Kits for your bits, and Brian for subbing.
Yeah, Brian, how did you like
What
the
you looking
session?
for? Huh?
Y'all are, this is a group of smartasses, and I think that's why we get along so well. But we are
Rather
going
be a
to go
smart
ahead
ass
and
than a dumb shit.
we are going to go ahead and go to the credits page. We will roll the credits and see you guys next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
night.
coming, Vote Greenway.
Oh, thank you for the minis.
Thank you for the 162 biddies!
Oh, nice.
Rack's not on there, but Rack.
Nice to meet you.